Welcome to day 2 of the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owners Showcase Tournament. I'm Sporty FC, and it's nice to see you all here today. Yes, today is day 2. I know the title doesn't say that. We'll explain very soon why that is the case, but welcome everybody. We got to see a lot of action in day 1. 3 best of 5s today. Now we have 4 coming up. As I said, there's going to be one rematch from day 1 that we're going to be talking about very soon. That match will be Team Evo versus Midnight Gaming. Afterwards, we'll get to see 135 for the first time on this stream, as they'll have their round 1 match. We're going to be covering a match from every single round, so that's what we're going to get to see here. Just some great action overall, and I'm ready for this one here, as we are again going to get things put out as soon as possible here. Again, we're just going to look to get things sorted out. Again, reminder, a weird thing, because this is our day 1 starting matchup here. But if we take a look at our bracket, you'll see why. That is our day 3 bracket, for whatever reason. One sec, day 1. Here it is. This is our day 1 bracket, what we saw yesterday. And a very exciting set of here. And we're going to start off with a day 1 matchup, lower day 1. Again, we're just looking to get things sorted out again. As you can see, yesterday we actually saw Crystal Crew Gaming. You'll notice they actually have now been given 2 forfeit losses on our bracket. Again, apologies. I'm trying to make sure we get both these teams in as soon as possible. Yeah, actually, Crystal Gaming, who we saw yesterday qualify, actually isn't supposed to be here. They actually didn't have an Org Owner playing, so I thought the player leading for them was an admin. Turns out it was a miscommunication. They actually have enough. They didn't actually have the right players playing for them yesterday. So because of that, Crystal Gaming's been given 2 forfeits. Now, because of that, House Wyffindor, they have been allowed to progress to day 2 over Cookie Crew Esports, due to the fact that that didn't happen initially yesterday. But had they played all their matches, they would have been able to. That though should be pretty good though, because other than that, our matches stay the same. Team Evo though playing against Midnight Gaming, who have been given the forfeit win over Crusty Crew Gaming. That will be, again, our first match of the day. Again, reminder, this is just a qualifier for day 2, which is technically starting today, but it's going to start an hour from the 7 p.m. start time. And we are just to try to get things sorted out as soon as we can here for all these players. At this match started in just a few minutes. Again, Midnight Gaming, the only team right now that has 4 players, although that's probably going to change. I think 135 is going to have a 4th player added today, but they're going to be almost certainly going to be one of 2 teams today that have 4 players on their roster. It's a weird one. Most teams are only allowed to have 3, but Midnight Gaming have been given an emergency sub due to the fact that they may not be able to make all their matches, and that could include this match today. As again, you'll recognize Ajax. That is the Ajax who I've casted with before on the stream. Ajax888. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Team Evo also making a change. They added in Lepid, so Lepid's added into this roster. There's a reason he actually won't be streaming for the rest of this tournament. He's not fully available. He is available to play this series. Again, should be a exciting match nonetheless. kind of looking here as well. And apologies on all these. Just making sure we get things sorted out as quickly as again, apologies on all these. It's, hello everybody in chat. Who is this? That's Risky. Hello Risky. Again, just making sure we get people into the lobby correctly. And apologies on all these delays. As again, you're getting this is a last minute change up due to the fact that Gaming has now been forfeited out of the tournament. And thank you all for joining in early here. Again, our day 2 action won't start for about an hour from now. So what's very likely going to happen is we're going to let the stream run from this match throughout day 2. It's going to be a little weird because it's a day 2 match, but it's really from day 1. That's why it labels a day 1 match, even though it's a day 2 match. It's a little weird. Because we didn't expect that we'd have to replay a match from day 1, but we do here, obviously, with the circumstances that we have with Team Evo and Midnight Gaming. We'll be here in just a few moments. Again, they're going to be one of 2 teams this tonight that have 4 players on their roster. And as we work things out, I'm just making sure that everybody is in the right place. Again, shout out to also all the casting time we're gonna have tonight. Here joining me, it's gonna be Visky, who's gonna keep going from day 1, as well as Aiko Wesky, who's actually joined us here for day 2. She'll be here for all the day 2 matches. She'll actually be joining us for round 3, so we'll have Aiko joining us for the round 3 match as well. Reminder, all matches they are also all best of 5. The best of 7s begin tomorrow. I'm actually gonna have Jade joining me tomorrow. Of all of you are interested, who's gonna be co-casting with me? Because you all know I'm not taking 4 best of 7s in a row. I'm gonna be casting for the lower bracket all the way through the grand finals tomorrow. You don't expect me to take 4 best of 7s on my own. So obviously I got a co-caster. I got Jade who's gonna be joining me for tomorrow's action. Joining us here, Opal and Zemo. Zemo, who again is that 4th added player due to again the emergency sub situation that this match has brought to them. We'll see actually how much Zemo's going to play, because Zemo was added when they realized that this was a possibility. So again, they've been allowed it. Both these teams have added emergency subs. We'll see the circumstances with this one, because it sounds like for Team Evo they actually might be sticking with Leopard the rest of this tournament. But now we'll get these teams in. We're just about on time here for our best of 5, our first match of the day. Team Evo do return. Reminder, this is to qualify for that top 8. Team Evo failed yesterday to do so, but they lost to House Wyffindor. Now they don't have to worry about them anymore. It's against Midnight Gaming here. Winner of this will go to the top 8. Loser will see their tournament run end once again. Midnight Gaming yesterday couldn't get past lower round 1. Both these teams have been given a second chance at life. As once again, Team Evo on the blue due to the fact that they came from the upper bracket. As a double tap, oh Leopard, off to a great start. My goodness, not even 20 seconds in, Team Evo is not wasting any time. What a shot. That's gonna get them going. Again, with having to add in a emergency sub, this is no easy position to be in if you're Team Evo. But my goodness, I mean, when we got players like Leopard and Break, these are some mechanical 2v2 players. And they're gonna put a lot of pressure on you as another goal falls in for Team Evo. It's Leopard again, off the sidewall, gets past Oval as Opal jumped early. And Team Evo up by 2 as Midnight Gaming have some issues of their own as Break off the back wall. Unable to reach it as Leopard. Reflects off the corner there is Zemo. Opal looking for goal, but it will be Break. We'll wait under this one. Dunked by Midnight Gaming though, and Midnight again, they're definitely not the ones that are favored to win this one. They're one of the lower ranked teams in our tournament, one of the lower seeds in that lower half that are expected to get past the day 1 matches. Again, they really will fall to both these sides, how they can play. Very good chance the winner of this will have a tough round 1 match, but at this point they're just looking to make it as Zemo will take one back for Midnight Gaming. Leopard gave a lot of space there. Zemo had so many options. He, I think, initially was looking to find Opal, but that play didn't really seem like it was necessary. Zemo just took it himself, and again, when you give that kind of space, you open up so many opportunities. Leopard as a player is relatively defensive by nature, although twos-wise, he is more aggressive. One of the biggest issues I've seen with Leopard's playstyle in the past, even in threes, was that he gave up so much space to opponents. He was one that wanted to play more passively, and in twos, seems like that hasn't really changed. Unfortunately, there's a lot more space in twos. You can't give up that kind of room. In threes, you may have teammates that can cut plays down for you. In twos, that's not the case, as Evo gonna have to work on getting used to each other. It's a relatively young roster as well with Break and Leopard. Overall, that mentality is going to be definitely something under question. Leopard himself definitely has a pretty solid mentality. Break overall has definitely shown issues before. He was not happy yesterday with his early losses. Thought that, you know, his team should have been playing a lot better, and obviously without making it today too, I don't blame him for that opinion. But again, fortunately for his team, they've been given a second chance here as Leopard. The reset won't need it there as Midnight Gaming sitting very far back. Opal won't get to it. Zemo will shoot. Leopard cannot get back in time. And the game is tied as Team Evo having some issues here as a little overcommit. Break jumped in, completely missed his touches. Hello, Chrono in chat. No crisis for Evo? Yeah, that's the player that unfortunately isn't able to make it at this time. Again, with how early this match is, they were not expected to play this time. They were also not expected to actually make it to today. Reminder, they were eliminated on day 1 initially. So yes, Crisis not available for them, so that's why they've added in Leopard. It does also have the unfortunate side effect that I don't think Crisis is at all available today. He, again, was not expecting his team to actually do this well, as what a shot from Zemo. As he'll just get a little bounce off the ground, and without, again, another lackluster challenge. Leopard not really doing well at closing down the space between himself and Midnight Gaming. As again, with Crisis not actually available today, Leopard's going to be, I think, playing for the whole day for Team Evo. Again, it's just an unfortunate circumstance, because again, Crisis had other plans that he had to tend to, due to the fact that he didn't think his team would be playing today. As Break, that one's going to find the net. It's tied at 3. Evo not looking to slow down any bit as a 3-3 scoreline. This has been a very high-scoring game 1. It reminds me a lot of the Team Ignition match that we saw yesterday, when they could not seem to get out of defense. As another goal off the kickoff, it's Zemo again. Midnight Gaming with 4 goals for Zemo. As this time it's Sprayku. Oh, he just completely missed it. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It didn't look like it. Leopard obviously wasn't on the same page, and once again, Midnight Gaming being given this lead here as Team Evo, as I said, mentality-wise, going to be one of the major questions. This is, again, a relatively young roster. And even though Leopard definitely isn't bad with his mentality, he's not known for it either. Both of these players definitely will have issues being able to come back from deficits like this. Again, it's space given to Zemo, and he has been going off right now with 5 goals, all of them for Midnight Gaming. They have just completely taken over this game, a game that really should have been Team Evo's to start off with. This team has not been looking all that bad, but it will answer back as Leopard has the open goal. We're just seeing back and forth. I mean, if this is how the series is going to go, we have to push back the rest of the matches for today. With how long this game could be. Good matches definitely have the tendency to last a long time. Although generally the key is if it starts off high scoring, it usually doesn't stay that way. We'll see if it follows that kind of pattern. For now, though, Midnight Gaming trying to break out. Dunked by Break as, again, a little break in the back line. But like Team Evo, Midnight Gaming aren't nearly as willing to overcommit. They're not nearly as willing to take that risk as a miss from Break. Leopard can't get there. And once again, Team Evo's lack of cutting down that space is costing them here. I don't know what on earth they're doing back there, but there's no challenge on Zemo. And if he's given the space, he might as well utilize it. and take a shot. Team Evo, I mean, they're just not getting used to each other here. I don't know. I don't think Break and Leopard have ever really been teammates before, so this definitely doesn't help that cause. And simply put, they're just playing too defensively, but when they do connect, they find the nets. 1 goal back for Team Evo. As it will be Leopard, waiting to the right side of the net. And no missing that chance. Team Evo keeps themselves up on scoring, but they still have not been able to tie this game up. Midnight Gaming staying ahead by 1 goal and only 1 goal as Team Evo again, no challenge there. Zemo, another free touch, Leopard. Oh, almost got dunked by Zemo. It was Break who challenged early. Opal. Where he's there, Break will not be able to find that chance to shoot. Leopard again leaving the play as Midnight Gaming given some space, but this time Leopard is going to cut them down, and look at the difference it makes. Flicked off the crossbar. Zemo jumping, can't reach it. It's Break, and it's a tied game at 6. Leopard cutting down the space. You'd think maybe he's hearing this stream. There's a good chance he might be listening in, hearing my commentary. He's realizing, wait a second, this guy knows what he's talking about. Team Evo cutting on the room there, and you can tell the difference it makes. They've been a little too passive for game 1. And you can tell they're starting to pick up that pressure as Opal. Eaten there by Break as he'll recover the defense, but Leopard may not need him to. Oh, but that shot goes high. Zemo, room to work with. Flip reset, won't have it. Break, back the other way. As he'll hit this off the corner. Reminder, this isn't for elimination. Both these teams have not been able to qualify for day 2. Only one of them will be able to do it. The other one will see their tournament run end here. As Zemo. Break will stay on top of this one as Team Evo looking for that opening. Break. 15. Opal gets to the end of it. Zemo's clear. Not done very well as it's time for Team Evo to keep up that pressure, but Leopard won't be there. Zemo looking for goal. Break needs to get to this one. He's missed it completely. It's open. Oh, he's missed the net. Zemo had an open goal. That's gonna hurt. And his team's gonna be scoring off the kickoff. Break ends game 1. And it's Team Evo in the lead. Oh, what a horrible set of circumstances. Team Evo. That is some bad timing for them. Well, good time for Team Evo, bad timing for Midnight Gaming. Zemo, who has been perfect this game, missed that open net in the final second. And for Midnight Gaming, they're relying heavily on Zemo to keep them up. As this series will move into game number 2. Midnight Gaming, though, have proven that they can keep up. The only real question is if Opal will get involved. He was the only player that I didn't really call the name out of during that game, and yet he was the least effective during that match. Is going to definitely be costly if Opal doesn't get involved. That gaming is relying a lot on Zemo, and if, again, Team Evo can just shut down that space, close down the area. In theory, they should be in a good position to be able to take this series. As Leopard looking for an early strike, will find it to the back of the net, wasting no time. It only took 12 seconds for Team Evo to get on the board, and again, with Midnight Gaming overall not being of the higher rank, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for them. Break, dunks Opal. Team Evo still on the ball as Break again. Just trying to test that back wall, that Opal side, and it doesn't hold up well. Break will up the lead to 2 as Team Evo keep the scoring as Opal whiffing there. Zemo wasn't ready. That's about as easy as it gets for a player like Break. Battle for survival for both these sides. They both know they may not. They probably don't deserve to be at this point, but They know they gotta take every opening they have. As Break there, leaving weapon on his own. He will also be bumped out of the way here. Break completely kept out of the way, and I think it's a 1v1 now. Him and Zemo locked up. Opal having to play a 1v1 against Leopard. I do not have Opal as my favorite to win this one as Leopard. Off the ceiling, no boost left. Opal will get the touch here as Leopard keeps this going. Opal, awkward. Leopard's gonna take another one for Team Evo. Yeah, Break, it's an unorthodox way to get rid of probably the scariest player for Midnight Gaming right now. But it's one way to do it. Can't blame him on it. As there we go, fixing my headset a little bit while we're doing this. Team Evo leading 3-0 here in Game 2. And again, just doing a lot of what we've seen teams do in the past. But that's an overcommit, and Zemo will score the other way. Midnight Gaming not slowing down, not trying to slow down. Simply put, that's just not the touch they were looking for. And again, Midnight Gaming, they can definitely come back in these games. They have done very well already to subvert my expectations. I did not expect them to keep up with Team Evo in this match. They are pretty heavy underdogs in this game. Team Evo holding on to the ball. It will be inched out. Opal, Break. They got a piece of it as Bid saves the day from that shot from Opal. Now he gets around him again. Break takes the boost because he knows he's got a net to shoot at. And Zemo, what a save from inside the net as well. Leopard. Chance to score. That one will be kept up by Zemo. Blick, Break just getting in the way there. He recognizes that if he can't stop the ball, he can just stop the player. Leopard a little bit struggling back there, but he will hold up as Break again. That touch kept out by Zemo. Leopard keeps the ball close, but that's not going to be a very good touch. Opal, Leopard. That will be saved away there by Break as, again, Midnight Gaming doing well never to overcommit. Really tough when you have to play the kind of aggression they want to play and not push everybody up too high. They have found a very strong balance as Break not at the right position there. Zemo's got space. Saved by Break. Leopard. Little bit of boost will have enough to clear. And Midnight Gaming really stretching the resources of Team Evo. Break will save. But Leopard's got nothing. It's Opal to the back wall. Second touch won't be there. And again, Team Evo, a little bit of fortune here. And as Game 2 has not seen a goal for a couple minutes at this point. As Opal. Great first touch, but he does have a tough time catching up to it again. It's Team Evo all over again on offense. Solo play after solo play. They're just not trying to take any major risks at this point. Up by 2, they realize just how scary this Midnight Gaming side is on offense. Last thing they want to do is overcommit. Give them another goal that way. So you're just seeing so many more solo efforts. So many more one-player movements. Simply put, just to not overcommit as Opal's whiffed on this one. Zemo will get back, but without any boost, he's going to have a tough time to getting to this one as Leopard, Break already there, but that shot never came in time. Team Evo, who are sticking close to it as Opal. Sent back by Break as Zemo already up for it. Leopard saves that one away from being anything more dangerous, and he wins the 52. Team Evo winning a lot more of these challenges in the midfield, and it's really suffocating Midnight Gaming from the offense that they have enjoyed for most of this game so far. They just haven't been able to score on it. Again, a lot of it is Team Evo shutting that play down. They're playing a lot more aggressively. They're being a lot more willing to challenge on those 50s. And Midnight Gaming, without Zemo being that real true step-up player anymore, with how little space he is given and how little boost he has at any time, it's keeping Midnight Gaming away from offenses. Another save made. Leopard one-on-one with Opal, but that shot, it actually gets through. Opal's whiffed on it. And Team Evo will say thank you very much. That should not have gone in. They know it very well, but Midnight Gaming. Opal, he just missed it completely. A rare mistake for Midnight Gaming when in the back lines, but that's going to hurt them. And that should secure Game 2 for Team Evo. one away from guaranteeing their spot in day 2. As Leopard. Opal. Still Opal, who will not be able to make much happen on that play, as Drake will send it out, and Team Evo will lock down Game 2, a 4-1 win, much better than Game 1 from Team Evo. Midnight Gaming only one away from being eliminated from the Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. Team Evo and came in as the favorites, did not show up like that in Game 1, but since then it has definitely been able to shift a little bit more. So we have a little bit more to go in game number 3. Evo and Midnight Gaming back at it again, but for Midnight Gaming, this is them on the verge of elimination. Team Evo, one away from a Frio sweep, guaranteeing their spot in day 2 in that top 8 bracket. Break. Blocked by Zemo, Leopard. Oh, great jump as well. It was a very risky play to go for, because if he doesn't make it, it's about as easy as it can be for Midnight Gaming, but gets up fast, trusts in his instincts. Again, he's shutting down Midnight Gaming on their offense, says, break now, got an open chance, that's just gonna fall straight in! Nobody back for Midnight Gaming, they weren't ready for that clear from Break. And just look at the pace he gets to this, he does not slow down, I mean, Opal and Zemo weren't ready for his pace there. And it will allow Team Evo to sneak attack Midnight Gaming, as again my headset sit with this thing and making noises. I'm gonna just unplug it for now, we'll hopefully fix it as we go. Hopefully going into that second series of the day whenever we do get to it. Leopard looking for goal number 2, but unable to get the flip reset. Zemo will be there to block as Opal now. Break, open chance, Opal not there, and it's 2-0! And as soon as Opal gave him the opening, Break was waiting right on top of it. In Game 1, Midnight Gaming would have gotten away with that, but not anymore. Not with the confidence Team Evo has right now. Midnight Gaming, not only on the verge of elimination from the Paradise 2v2 Org Owner Showcase, but be in yet another sweep. Leopard! Oh, that's perfect from Leopard! Off the post and in! Midnight Gaming, we're not ready as a bump on Zemo. Opal, the only one left, but I mean, Opal could not believe his eyes. That somehow bounced off the post and in. It looked like it was going out. A perfect shot from Leopard. And Team Evo just have not slowed down. As Leopard looking for his second, but Opal has the clear away. Zemo waiting patiently. It's an infield pass from Opal, but he didn't trust in Zemo there. Instead, he'll look for the chance himself. Zemo, the bump on 1. That net vulnerable, and it's open. It's Opal who makes it work. And it's Midnight Gaming who will find the score, as Zemo, if he can't get the pass, he's just going to make sure everybody else from Team Evo feels his wrath. Team Evo now lead by 2. Zemo again. Able to get much on that chance as Opal. Break. Leaving it out for Leopard, but once again, all the way back on defense, and this time Break will be able to return and help Leopard out, and again, another mistake there, but he's actually got the dunk. Is that number 3? It's just wide of the net. By number 4, actually, it would be here for Team Evo, but able to score back the other way. What a dribble from Zemo! Oh my goodness, he got past them. He got no height on that dribble. But Midnight Gaming won't mind. He baffles Breakia with a little two-touch air dribble. With all that he's done, Zemo gonna put Midnight Gaming on his back. As once again, this game finding itself close as Team Evo, again, underestimating Zemo's abilities. We saw from Game 1 what this guy can do. It feels like with how easy Game 2 felt for Team Evo that they have once again forgotten just how good he is. But a ground pinch trying to shut that down was Leopard. Zemo again on a 1v1. Break. Not going to get bumped there. In fact, he'll almost get that second touch too, but we'll only go back to Leopard. Break. Doinks it, but Zemo with an easy catch, and Leopard playing overcommits will win the 50. Now looking to chase down Opal here as he'll leave it for Break. Team Evo. Upfield again. Again, a lot of reliance on that defensive structure. But there, another perfect shot. Leopard has really improved in his shooting in a quick amount of time this series. Once again, off the post and in. It looks like it's wide, and it feels like Zemo's covered up. Oh, well, that's why. Opal's own gold. No wonder that looks wide. It was wide. Until Opal's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Team Evo back up in the lead by 2 as Zemo again. Only able to get past Leopard, but bumped out of the way. Leopard. Zemo to beat, and he's got him! Midnight Gaming took their chances. With Zemo with no boost, he's left to the mercy of whatever Leopard decides to do. Leopard shoots it high behind. And there's nothing Zemo can do to stop that one. Still 2 minutes left, but Hope running low for Midnight Gaming, although Zemo trying to pick it back up. Leopard, though, he'll take that 50. It's won by Team Evo, but Zemo's going to be there first, and Team Evo, again, underestimating the abilities that Zemo has in store. He can shoot from that distance. But now Team Evo has been more or less passive at times when Zemo has the ball. He has no problem taking those early shots, really forcing Team Evo out as Leopard looking for the double tap. Stopped by Opal. As Break, long turn, will win the 50-50. Zemo, unable to reach in time. Leopard, off the ceiling, has the option to go to the ground. I would have loved to see him use it. Instead, he plays patient. Zemo will have the 50 other way. Break, around Opal as he'll challenge early. And once again, an open backfield, but that touch from Break goes nowhere. Team Evo just looking to take their time as Leopard 50'd on Zemo. Break ya. Oh, what a beautiful pop of Zemo. Back in time. Leopard shoots. Leopard misses wide right. Midnight Gaming holding on by a thread, but they've got to get to offense. They're just not able to do so here. Zemo unable to get the read past Leopard, but Break nowhere to be seen. He will get back in time. And Team Evo at this point just playing ball control. Break on the dribble. Saved by Zemo. Now it's Leopard's turn. Zemo up again. He'll make the 50-50, and now Team Evo sent back. Opal unable to find the nets, and once again Team Evo clear. Leopard, second touch, just wasting out time, letting Team Evo take the 3-0 sweep. They'll be moving into day 2. They couldn't do it yesterday, but their second chance has proven to be fruitful. Team Evo, part of the top 8 in the 2v2 Orc Owner Showcase. 3 games straight, they will take it over Midnight Gaming. Again, the major thing that really helped them was those adjustments. Being able to play a little bit closer, a little bit more aggressive against Zemo specifically. That gave them all the space they needed. As there we go, our 3-0 sweep has been made. Team Evo will be moving to the top 8. A great performance. Really did show up when they knew that you don't get second chances like this very often in these tournaments. So Team Evo, they've done what they've had to do for our first series of the day. Does mean our next match has also been confirmed. Take a look at our schedule here. Our second match will be 135 Esports House Wyffindor. This will be part of day 2. We are starting our top 8, but take a look at our bracket top 8. And you can see our day 1 matches have been ended. Our day 2 matches now confirmed. As there we go. That is our Swiss stage. Top 8 Swiss, meaning you win 2, you go on to the top 4. You lose 2, your run is over. Just like yesterday, except this time, matches are determined by game differentials. So, in our top 8 teams, NX25 Esports, Nation Blackout, A.N.D Esports, NARV Esports, House Wyffindor, Incorrect, Sky Esports, and Team Evo. All 8 teams turning in. But for now, again, that is it for all the day 1 action. Thank you so much for joining Spoddy's stream, as we are going to go to a quick break. Obviously, when we come back, it will be 100x 35 Esports, taking on House Wyffindor. So, again, our next series, part of day 2, we'll go to an intermission. When we come back, day 2 action begins. Welcome back to the A.N.D Tournament Series Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. This is day 2 in our $200 tournament. And obviously, as you guys saw, we just ended day 1 with our little last match there. Take a look at our schedule. Team Evo able to qualify over Midnight Gaming, and that match having been made today due to a team being DQ'd. But other than that, our top 8 is secured. Our top 8 runs in a Swiss stage. It's 8 Team Swiss. Our first match, Sonic 35 Esports versus House Wyffindor. The other matches here are Star Nation Blackout versus Incorrect, A.N.D Esports versus Skies Esports, which will be streamed by Risky, and NRV Esports versus Team Evo, streamed by Ico Wesky. All matches will be best of 5, just like yesterday. So not much changing overall, except this time it's Swiss, so even though the same idea, if you win twice you go on, you lose twice you're out, matches will be determined not by your bracket, but by game differentials. Teams all have to kind of be a bit smart, play intentionally, and really make sure every game matters in Swiss stages. In our first match, X35 Esports versus House Wyffindor. We saw House Wyffindor yesterday rely in Evan C. X35 Esports today I actually have 4 players. I don't know why it doesn't have it updated. So, one sec. Let me see if I can fix that. Again, they have 4 players today with Jazz, Blaz, Jay, Blaz, Lucky, and Sora. Now, Wyffindor again, still the game 2, and with again them being forced to have to use that emergency sub in Sora today. Those are not going to be so easy for X45. They are the #1 seed in this tournament, but being #1 seed still not an easy thing to do. Sure, definitely rests pretty heavily on them to perform well. To our matches. As again, be a pretty exciting time for our action here. Again, this is a best of 5, and for these teams, you get a win here. You are very well for yourself. Thank you for the prime sub there, Duval. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome in. Thank you for your support. As we do continue on here, as my nose is stuffy. One second, actually, I'm gonna go blow my nose. One second. My nose is really stuffy right now. I'm not feeling amazing today. So give me a moment. I'm gonna go to the intermission screen. I'll be back soon. Apologies for that. I am back, everybody. Sorry about that one. As again, apologies real quick. There we go. That should be hopefully a little bit better here. As again, there we go. Again, that's a little bit, little stuffy there, but hopefully everything will be a little bit better now as we get things sorted out. X35 Esports versus House Wyffindor. Hello, Duval. Thank you for the support as well. It means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm going to be only about a minute or so away from Getting into this one again, Jay, the org owner of 125, listed as the org owner. Obviously, as you guys know, he's not the org owner. That is 50. He is not available though. Jay is the lead admin for 125 Esports. So, being a lead admin, he is also considered an org owner by the rules of this tournament. There's a couple orgs that are going under those rules, since not every org will have their owner available this event. Also, Wyffindor again, it's Rely who will be here with them. He's the god of the server, though. Oh yeah, you better believe Jay is probably the most active person in that server. He'll be Rely with A.N.D. So again, House Wyffindor actually have a pretty strong advantage here, even though, you know, usually it would be Jay and Blaz's teammates. Those two are almost unstoppable in twos at the rank level that we're looking at in this tournament. House Wyffindor themselves really have a lot to say. I mean, they're only lost in day one. They went to the lower bracket. Only loss was to Star Nation Blackout, who are our second seed. And again, X35 is not playing with their full roster, so for them it's a little bit tougher, to say the very least. Their roster not fully the same. Having to play with Sora, no easy thing to do because of just how little time I have to get sorted to this. Same thing with like Team Evo, as we saw earlier, where it's Break and Leopard having been added very recently to help this roster out. So 25, they don't have a lot of time to get used to it, but you should recognize Sora. He plays for 100x Dawn. It's also going to be the wild card, the Apex Cup. For House Wyffindor, A.N.D plays, I believe, on the Slitherwifts, who I believe are also in the playoffs for the Apex Cup. Team does Evan play on. Plays on the, yeah, he plays on the Slitherwifts, who themselves are actually going to be in the top 8. They've beat a spot in the top 8. So, pretty good job from him over there in the ATS Apex Cup. Obviously, though, a little different, though. This is a 2v2 tournament. So, it's going to be a little bit tough for them. We'll take another look at those rosters while we wait on House Wyffindor. They should be here in just about a minute or two. "4v2? No, it's not. It's 2v2. Incorrect. Tara, you do realize some of these teams have subs? Again, we were waiting on them. They should have Rely and Evan, though. X25 is going to be playing with Jay and Sora. Almost certainly Sora is going to be the one they're playing. They originally were planning to have Jay and Blaz be here every single day. But obviously Blaz not available to make any today, so they have Sora backup. No, it's not a 4v2, even though the rosters are 4 and 2. They do have subs. For this exact reason. They didn't know if Blaz was going to be here for day 1 or day 2, so they had Lucky and Sora as the players. Added on, Sora is available for today, day 2, so Lucky was there if day 1 was needed, since Sora wasn't available day 1. So it's a little awkward for 5. They didn't want to use any subs, but they're going to have to for the matches they are in. As again, I have confirmation House Wyffindor in with Evan and Fly. We actually don't have fully on X25. Sora still isn't here, so hopefully we'll get Sora in just a moment. As again, Lucky was there on day 1. Actually, I think they had to play Lucky for at least their first series. Again, though, they went 2-0. Oh, for 135, they weren't in any major trouble. They were not really all that horrible for them. As here is Sora. Sora has joined in, so I believe picture poll is still up. So get your votes in. 135 are the favorites of this match, but without Wyffindor playing with the actual starting players, it could be very different here. What is the Whiff roster? You should know who Rely and so you should know who Evan is. Evan is on Slitherwifts. Rely is on a couple of House Wyffindor teams as well. 35 are the favorites in this match, but with them playing with a sub, it may not be so easy for themselves. It is the start of day 2, however. Reminder, all matches are best of 5, as 125 Esports will be on the blue side, House Wyffindor on the orange. This is the best of 5 series determined. It's going to go to upper round 2, and we'll get 2 chances to qualify to the top 4. Off we go, 135 versus House Wyffindor. There's John for the follow. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Actually, not even a follow, sub. I was gonna say, he's already followed. Thank you for the sub, John KB. The owner, well, of House Wyffindor. Again, they are also playing with their lead admin in Rely. Again, 2 teams with lead admins playing and not actual org owners, but again, both teams having been processed through. Both these teams are, again, pretty scary. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, House Wyffindor are my Cinderella story team, my dark horse, to do really well in this event. I would not be surprised to see them make quite the run in day 3. And I expected to make it that far, but I would not hold it against them, and with this kind of a start, X25 Esports are going to be in a lot of trouble. They are unable to get that read off the back wall, and being one of the highest ranked players here, we'll recognize him. Back on 100X team not found. Jay's the president. There you go, that's a better way to describe it. That is the title he has, is Prez. Sora will get one back. I'm looking at chat. Someone's asking about razors. What razor do I use? I don't shave, actually. My hair doesn't grow that fast. And no, it doesn't look good, I promise you. It's not amazing. But, the mustache is just natural. It's natural facial hair. I don't shave right now in my life. So I don't use one. But while you're talking about that, Sora able to get a goal back, and X25 gonna make this a series. There's a reason I wanted this match. Not only do I want to see X25 at least once this tournament, I mean, with me knowing these players and all, and also with the fact that I haven't gotten to see Jay on this stream for a while. But like in a match like this against House Wyffindor, this is probably one of the more competitive matches in round 1. There's a couple of rematches as well in there as well. So I think A.N.D's playing Sky High, who they beat in the upper bracket. No, I think Incorrect is also playing in a rematch as well. So again, there's a couple of rematches here for round 2. This is not a rematch. Both these teams have not played each other yet this season. That's really cute. Love to see it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, John. Now you got me blushing here as 125 Esports hold on the offense. Fly will look for the outplay as seeing a good amount of pressure from 125. Again, a lot of it though is going to be them getting used to each other, but with the quality of the players they have, well, they're going to miss open nets nonetheless. Alright then, maybe I spoke too soon. With the quality of players they have, they should be scoring those chances, but we'll be tied at 1 each as 125 better hope that open net miss isn't going to come back to bite them. As Sora, Rely trying to this one back. Jay. Look for the ground. Second touch. 15 with Evan, but Rely's up there. Oh, he's missed it completely! And Jay's gonna be given a gift. He wasn't even looking at the play. And it falls in for X25. He knew the 50 wasn't amazing. Left the play, but Rely whipped on it. You can see Jay immediately stopped. He didn't know what was happening back there. And all of a sudden, a goal goes in. It's under his name. And X25 Esports lead in game 1. Now Wyffindor off the kickoff. Rely. Saved by the Eric Stalin striker and Sora. On also with their win today has already qualified the Apex Cup wild card. So, you know, even with this roster and X25 trying to learn about each other, one of the best things about this is the fact that Jay is a player that's very versatile. He works with almost anyone, it feels. That's such a simple, very minimalistic, and very base gameplay sort of playstyle. He doesn't do anything crazy. Just looks to set up his teammates as he does there with Sora. X25 looking to keep that control as a musty flick from Jay. And he's not doing anything all that crazy. He's never going to take over games. He's always going to be there to support. For Sora, who is more natural as a striker, seeing that being put into use right now. He being the one to set things up, and again, for Sora also having that confidence of having just made it to the Apex Cup wildcard. I'm sure he's going to want to make sure that that confidence keeps going. Win today over Splitting Kakif, we saw recently also have a suffer another loss, so for Sora, a pretty impressive win there, because that is no easy team to take down. As here comes Sora, unable to reach it there as the bounce will go midfield. Rely. And Evan with the 50-50. Jay. Sora. Keeps it to the corner here. 135 Esports. Will 50 that one wide. Jay keeps this one going, but Evan, chance to shoot. Jay will block, but that net's open, and Sora not ready to challenge. Oh, what a save! He's pinched it off the back post. How on earth did Sora get to that one? X35 Esports somehow stay alive and keep that 2-goal lead in game 1. Now again, Sora unable to get that, and it will find the net. Rely tucks it in. And eventually the back wall would crumble for X35. Sora does make the mistake. And House Wyffindor, as I said, a dark horse candidate to make it to day 3. Bringing the fight here to our #1 overall team in this event. As Jay, that one shot on and will be saved out by Evan, but Sora able to get to the net cleanly there. Reminder, he's replacing Blaz, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a teammate of his on Hunter X Dawn, so tell you all you need to know about Hunter X 35, but the fact of the matter is that 2 of the Hunter X Dawn players are playing on this 2v2 team. As, hey, Kobadisha with the follow. Thank you for the follow, Kobadisha. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully all's going well for your team in the Rocket League Splash Series. You're joining us in time for the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Orc Owner Showcase. This is day 2. It's top 8 Swiss. X35 Esports, the #1 overall team. Taking on House Wyffindor, who I consider the dark horse candidates to make it all the way. X35, though, having their way, and with that goal from Sora, it not only completes its hat-trick, but it should secure game 1. It has been close for this game, but as Blaz saying, I wish I was in the same roster as Sora. Maybe you're not. What roster are you on, Blaz? If you're not on Sora's roster. I know you're on X35 in some aspect for ATS. Are you one of the other teams? You might be on one of the other teams. My apologies. I thought you were on Dawn. I was like, oh, he's got to be on Dawn because these guys know each other so well. Oh, you're on throwing. Okay, so you're not in ATS. You're in RLSS. That's where I recognize you. Well, that's just for RLSS. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I forgot you're not in ATS. You signed up but didn't actually join. My apologies. You're not on Dawn. It's Sora, who I know is on Dawn. As X25 a 4-2 game 1 win. And a pretty consistent start, and with how Jay plays, Sora's playstyle matches him pretty well. He's a relatively heavy shoot kind of player. He likes to shoot a lot. As again, he's on Dawn, not like Blaz, who is on throwing. Again, the fact of the matter is these playstyles do complement each other. Sora likes to score a lot of goals. Jay is much more sits a lot more in the backfield, sets up a lot of offense. They complement each other a lot. Now they play. Again, the only major concern is how Wyffindor going to be able to elevate. They've done it before. They can do it again. He's on Poor Plius. Oh, there we go. Yes, he is in ATS. I was wondering if you were. You're on Poor Plius. The other team that's on a battle for that spot as Jay looking for that flip reset. 50'd with Evan. Sora, last one back, getting tripped up. That's open. Oh, Evan did not believe in himself to get that shot. He took a wide turn, and now X35 go the other way. Sora looking for the bump himself. Does find it, and it will find the net. Jay scores. 100x35 Esports taking advantage of a mistake from House Wyffindor. And Jay will make sure this open net goes as Sora gets that ammo ahead. Is Bill saying on the captain? You're not. That is thrifty, my friend. Although you do a lot of the scheduling, so in some ways you are, but game 1 already gone for 135, and game 2 starting off very similarly. Although this time, again, it's Jay allowing Sora to be in that space. Sora setting up Jay for the goal, as now he'll set himself up to block this. Rely, the only one back. Jay looking to stay close. He won't challenge this, however. Now Wyffindor staying close as, oh, Sora hit this the wrong direction. They will recover, but demoed away by Rely. Now Wyffindor looking for the answer. Evan stopped by Sora as he was very low to that challenge. He'll be very happy to have at least gotten something on it, as this should be an easy clear for Sora. Evan has the block. Sora goes again, but not able to find Jay. He will sit back, but not for too long, however. House Wyffindor not really able to do much with that ball, as again, they're just not able to find that kind of identity of what they want to do on offense. Seeing them utilize a lot of different playstyles, a lot of different ideas. They put Jay himself such a strong player in that backfield. He is no easy player to beat in that sense, says Sora. Actually leaving it here for Jay. As he'll go upfield. Off the back wall, Jay can hit those double taps. Won't need to, though. As he sets up Sora for the top right shot. And it's again 135 who keep themselves going offense. And this is a little bit more like what you are used to. Jay being that initial threat, but you know Sora can come in to shoot whenever he needs to. As Jay off the ceiling, he's got really good space to work with there, but unable to get the shot. Sora was banking on it. He won't be able to play all that high up as A.N.D. Oh, actually, a really good shot. Sora will be there to block. Jay was back, however, and the Sora did double commit with him there. 135. Gonna have to challenge here. Jay, that's that 50 over Evan, and he'll let Sora shoot this. Evan able to return, but Jay, oh, he didn't believe in himself to get that shot. He peeled off, but Sora off the crossbar. 135. I love these slow, methodical playstyle they're going with. So often you're seeing twos. It's all about so often it's about chaos, about being fast. X35. You know, again, it's Jay who's really setting that pace, setting the tone of this team. He's taking things slowly, methodical, really setting up his team for more offense and good offense as well. It's also shutting down House Wyffindor. They don't want to play at this pace. Again, they like most teams want to play fast, want to play ultra aggressive. With how X35 playing, they can't get that, but they will have the space to work there. A.N.D. will score as a mistake on that back wall, and every mistake amplified. Jay should have challenged there. I wonder if Sora didn't call him off, but someone needed to challenge that early. Instead, it leaves the nets open for a chance, and House Wyffindor will take it. X35 are struggling to score a lot more in this game. Able to get 4 goals last game, however, as okay, cleared back by Relay. Sora. Another clear, stopped by A.N.D. as Jay. Oh, he's not really a net there, and that one vulnerable in front, but quick to it was Jay. Now he's got to make another block, but won't be able to get there in time. Sora preventing Evan from shooting as Jay now, or himself, just goes for goal. Relay will catch. As Wyffindor loving this pressure they're putting on. X35 relying on a lot more on these clears. Not the same kind of control we saw in game 1. As Wyffindor is starting to get into the heads of 135, I think. NRX. Unable to get that kind of spacing, but here's a little bit of space as they nearly able to get that redirect. Will let Sora have another chance as not able to get much done there. Relay. Now Jay, 50 with Evan. That back wide net, that net is open in the back, but a little bit slow there from House Wyffindor. I think it was a bit of a boost issue, but also just decisionally not the smartest play. As now a dunk! Sora! Soaring! 3-1 for X35 as once again House Wyffindor have not done well to score the chances they have been given. X35 are taking this right back at them. As Evan off the back wall. Jay 50'd with Evan.C. Sora, Jay still up as I see someone in chat saying that they want to join the Star Nation Blackout VC. Are you in what relation are you to that roster? Dylan. I can add you there, but it depends on your relation to the roster. Are you a player on that team? I don't think you are, from my experience. I think there's only 2 players on that roster. They're both playing today. As Sora, Evan will keep it off to the sidewall here. House Wyffindor gonna find that goal to keep this game within reach. Evan, saved by Jay. Relay needs to jump at this, but not in time. Sora will clear it out, and time will slowly run out. On X35 Esports now with a 2-game advantage. House Wyffindor already lost once this tournament. This could be loss number 2 as on X35, the number 1 seed, even with the sub, finding just some really good team chemistry. That Sora and Jay just work well together. As this one kept away, Relay. Now Jay. X35 just trying to stay in the face of House Wyffindor, and eventually the ball will hit the ground. 135 Esports 2-0 up in the series, one away from a 3-0 sweep here against House Wyffindor, as well, hopefully. Again, we're just looking to set things up here as 135 again have been looking very, very solidified. Only one game away from a 3-0 sweep, and I'm guaranteed they would also be on the stream for the second match today. As again, a great start, and we're just seeing that connection these guys have with each other. All that they really need to do is just do it again. 135 have proven they have the ability to take down House Wyffindor. They've done it in 2 games, only one away, as I have seen a reverse sweep yesterday. In fact, I think it was House Wyffindor. No, it was not. It was Starnish and Blackguard who had it over Crest2Q Gaming. All 135 need to do here is win one more time. As Jay trying to get the start over Valai. That shot just wide as Sora unable to score as well. Again, 135 starting off with some quick offense, not wasting time as Valai 50 saved away by Jay, as again he's been a tough player to beat. Makes sense, he's one of the highest ranked players in this tournament. Oh, but he has been demoed out, and that net looking a bit more vulnerable. Sora not able to stop Evan. A second touch. Jay is there. Rely now. That one saved away. Double commit for RX35. They're both in the net. Sora. Oh, what a block. And RX35 Esports escape with their lives intact. They'll try again. Sora. Nobody challenged. RX35 have the lead. Oh, what a turn of events. You saw a triple save on one end of the field. It turns into offense on the other. Sora putting it in, and we've seen this defense on X35. They held on for dear life at times. As X35 Esports. Again, only up by 1 as off the corner. Sora didn't get the boost there, and Jay already realizing, and he's got to go back quickly. Rely trying to find Evan, but that pass over his head, and 25, I mean, not totally calm at this point. Not when they have those 2 goal leads. You've seen it in the last couple games when they're up by 2. That's when X25 really do, shut down House Wyffindor, but it's so tough, much tougher here as Evan see off the corner puts it in. And House Wyffindor put themselves on the board. Up to it a little bit faster, as did start with that mistake from Jay, a whiff in the midfield, and any mistake like that, when you leave a player on a 2v1, you're not leaving them in a position where you should expect them to make some, make that block. But Sora off the 50, nearly able to put another one in, as he will go to his own back corner. Rely actually helping him out there, but Sora still has it, says he fakes it out for Jay. Rely gonna steal this one off, but Jay was ready for that. You saw him turn away from that ball. Knew that if he just lets House Wyffindor take a touch, he can steal it back off of them immediately. That's exactly what 135 are doing. Evan now with no boost. Sora infield to Jay. What a perfect pass. 135 Esports took the risk, but that's the 135 Esports way. All in on the offense at times, and well, this one just a smart play, and Jay himself such a smart player. That pass from Sora puts it in just well enough. And they have the lead again. Maybe not for long. Evan. Oh, he couldn't get the pass to Rely. One of the biggest issues with House Wyffindor has been their ability to score on their chances, as Jay let's get past both defenders, but has to shoot it wide in order to do so. Now he's going to make a block here on Evan. Back corner looked open for him, but able to get the shot. He will have to leave the play as Jay faked one, but left the shot for Evan. I mean, no matter what position he's in, he can't really do much there. Would have loved to see him communicate that to Sora. Sora, obviously under the mindset that Jay had that one. But he didn't, and... well, it's tied again halfway through. As my headset's having issues again. Always good to see that happen. Next 35, another infield pass. Jay, double tap, saved by Rely. As House, Wyffindor. Their chance to a strike. Sora, a bit too slow, but let's force out the flick in time that Jay can get back, and now he'll look outwards again. Sora, the intended recipient, but pass won't be there. It's a little too obvious that Sora was the target for that play when he's not going to net, but he'll look to go upfield. Jay, though, off the ceiling. Maybe a little scary there. He was pretty far away from his net on that challenge, but X35 can be happy that they're continuing to keep that pressure as Jay did jump for that. He doesn't put in the challenge either, so now Evan, we have space. Up by Sora, Jay. Eli, he's missed it off the corner. Mouse Wyffindor feeling the pressure. They're really only one goal away from what would be very likely taking this game. X35 have the ball. Jay under Rely to Sora! Oh my goodness, Jay! Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing at all. Oh, he just got Rely to jump, and that's the kind of stuff that Jay can do. That's gonna make Under X35 fans excited. Jay, there's a reason this guy's is considered one of the scariest players here, even though he's an Oregoner. He's so high ranked, he's so smart, he's just an easy player to work with. No matter who he really put in with him, he seems just to be able to work so well. As Jay, sidewall, his friend, it will be Evans to block him, but Sora going for net. Jay nearly got the bump on Rely. Would have been a 2-goal lead, and that would have made X35 almost certainly take this game. They've been, again, when they lead by 2, House Wyffindor just cannot seem to stop them. The last 2 games have ended with a 2-goal lead for X35. They'd love to see one more. Evan missed it here. Shots open. Rely will get back in time as he hit the post on his way to it. Evan C now 1v1. Sora, the last one back, will be there. Jay's jumping, not able to get through Rely, but Sora has the save. I am running low as 135. So close to winning round 1. Evan. It's Rely to the back wall. Sora does get the read, but Rely was ready for this one, but a dunk to the ground. 135 will take the series. 3 games straight. A perfect start for the X35 Esports organization. Only 1 game away now from the top 4, from the final bracket, the number 1 seed. Not showing any signs of stopping. Now Wyffindor now sent to the lower part of round 2. Their run now made a lot more tough. They've got to win 2 straight. Around the league, wow, what a start to our day, day 2 here. I feel sweep 125 Esports. Very, very well composed Rocket League, and again, very likely for round 2 we're gonna get to see them again. So I'm very much looking forward to this. As this gameplay, again, what you would want to see out of these teams here, actually 5 winning in round 1, but they're not the only ones. NIRV is also apparently registered a 3-0 sweep win over Team Evo. So Evo themselves also sent to the lower part, and that means that we're very close to all our matches. The only other one that I'm really interested in is A.N.D. Sky High is also right now being streamed again. It's being streamed by Risky. A.N.D. did win yesterday in a 3-0 sweep. NIRV beat Evo last time, 3-1. Overall, no major surprises here with what we have seen here. As again, 135 off to a great start here. As and actually, I'm checking A.N.D. and Sky. They're tied 1-1 right now in their series, so that could take a while. A.N.D. does look like they're gonna go up 2-1 in the series. However, the only other match we have is Stardust and Blackout and Incorrect. That match itself, we have not gotten an answer on that one, but they should be giving us a report on that very, very soon. Again, depending on who wins it. As for now, though, a real sweep for 100x35 Esports. As again, a real sweep. We are getting the call there as well that, again, that the other matches are kind of progressing through, so extremely exciting as, again, 125, they have made it to round 2 high. We'll see who they play soon up, but for now, again, for us, we sweep here for 125. Their night going off very, very well. The one win away is, we're going to go to an intermission. When we come back, we will have round 2 confirmed. Welcome back to the A.N.D Tournament Series Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. I'm Spotty FC. You have come for round 2. Specifically, the high portion of round 2. Let's take a look at our bracket before we tell you anything. Here's our round 1 matches. We got C135 Esports sweep House Wyffindor. Team Evo, who we saw earlier today, got swept by NIRV Esports. Relatively expected. What was a little bit weirder though was those middle matches. Both to Game 5. Star Nation Blackout did beat Incorrect, and A.N.D Esports did beat Sky High Esports, so favorites have all won in round 1, but they'll play each other here. 125 has to play against A.N.D Esports. Star Nation Blackout has to play against NIRV. We again have 125 A.N.D. If you guys saw the intermission screen, Aiko and Risky still here today. Risky has Sky High Esports. He'll be following the loser of his first match versus House Wyffindor, and Aiko SC has Incorrect Team Evo. So these pretty fun second round matches. So notice about the Swiss stage. Round 2 high. You win, and you go to the main event. These teams have 2 chances to make it to that make it to the top 4 event tomorrow. In the round 2 low, though, you have to win 2 straight to make it. You lose even once in round 2 or in round 3, you are out of the running, and so that means we are going to be eliminating 2 teams this set of matches. And if you want to see that, it's on Risky and Aiko Wesky stream. Risky RL RISKIIRL and Aiko Wesky AIKOWUSKY. So again, go support them while their streams are running. For us though, we got 125 and A.N.D Esports. Already seen 125 today. We know what this team has already done. We saw them sweep House Wyffindor, which was a very impressive result. And Esports are a scarier team, but on paper, but I will say this, without good they played against House Wyffindor, and Esports themselves are not too dissimilar. These guys are definitely players that know each other. Bucky, Yugi, both on Team A.N.D as teammates in the ATS Apex Cup. That team, I don't think has been doing too terribly for themselves. Where are they in that tournament? A.N.D. Their record right now is 2-5. So yeah, not a great season for them. So, you know, while that season over there is over, they're not going to be in the playoffs. They are hoping that in this tournament they can make top 4, which is definitely very doable. What is Risky stream name? RISKIIRL. Risky RL. That's where, yeah, that's where House Wyffindor is playing next. They're playing on there to not be eliminated. They play against Sky High Esports. Again, no upsets in round 1, unfortunately. I would have loved to see at least 1 upset, but what we do get is still got a nice upper round 2 matchup. Again, this is for qualification to the top 4 tomorrow. That double elimination bracket that ends the tournament. This is to see its end, and well, what we've already seen out of these teams, we know that it is very, very doable to see a lot of this action. It's very, very doable to make it there for either of these sides. Really, a reminder: a lot of times when teams lose in that first qualification match, they don't really rebound so well. The thing is, whoever loses has to play 1 more match today. Not really the position you want to be in, because when you have that momentum going against you, upsets from that lower portion definitely can happen. So you really don't want to lose here, because it's a very quick Swiss stage. It's one where you lose once, you gotta pick up very, very quickly, or else you're gonna be out of the running. Again, if you guys want to take a look at our schedule here, we'll be here all day, as we got to actually set up. 1 second, let me make sure the match set up. Of course, I forgot to. This all sorted out here. Again, it's X35 and A.N.D Esports. Again, we're gonna have 1 more match today. We are gonna be streaming one of the round 3 matches. Prediction poll live again. 135 Esports, 1 series away. So is A.N.D of making the top 4. And we're just waiting on these teams to let us know when they are good to go for this best of 5 series. 35 Esports, A.N.D Esports. Be a pretty good time for action. Yeah, it's kind of nice that we got to see 135 again here. We're in a position where we were likely going to see them again with that 3-0 sweep. Obviously, they were going to make it, but obviously, A.N.D still a pretty tough team. But the fact of the matter is, they swept House Wyffindor with Jay and Soren. I'm assuming they're playing with that same roster today as well for this match. They can sweep that team. Real major question for this match is not going to be obviously about if they can beat teams. It's now going to be how's that team chemistry going to work for them? Because they did have some moments of overcommits against House Wyffindor. They weren't so fast to keep up with it. A&D has that chemistry. They will catch you a lot more. And so for Team 125 Esports, major concern for them will be obviously making sure that they keep themselves honest. In a match like this, it's very tough to play honestly. It's very, very difficult. But for now, again, we're going to get to see how this team will play. Again, A.N.D. with Bucky and Yuki, both of them have been long-time teammates. I would not see this as unlikely for them to take this series. Especially with, again, 125, with how they're playing. Really is going to be a battle of the chemistry. Which team is going to have the better chemistry? Which team is just going to be able to adapt to each other better? And we are only a few minutes away from our match start time. These teams should be here. Just a moment. Probably just getting some last minute talking. Again, they don't actually have to join in until match start time, which is in about 4 minutes from now. Again, if you guys want to see the other streams, Risky and Ico Whiskey are both going to be live. Risky will actually be live as well in round 3. So if you want to see all the round 3 matches, final teams to qualify, myself and Risky will be live for those. Now, again, we are just waiting confirmation of these matches. Again, as soon as we get teams in, as soon as we get these teams in, we'll be getting things going. Next poll is still live, so get your votes in on who you think will take this series, 125 Esports or A&D. 125 are the favorites in this match. What we've seen already from them, quite impressive. I wouldn't say it was unlikely for them to find a way to win here in very similar ways at this point. But again, at this point for these teams, they can't take their eye off the prize. Again, it's only an 8-team Swiss stage. It is not easy to get those wins. It's not easy to get those kind of performances. You need to play very, very well. So now again, we're just waiting on confirmations from both of these sides. As we have a go-ahead call here, we'll be things underway. But again, we have to wait for these teams to join first. Prediction poll's been set up. Again, the lobby info has been set up as well, so we are waiting on these teams. As soon as they hear us, thank you for the follow there, Cloaky. Welcome to this team. Hopefully doing well. Point in time for the ATS Paradise 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. Today is all best of 5. It's an 8-team Swiss bracket. We're in round 2 high, so whoever wins this qualifies for day 3, the top 4. Whoever loses has to play in round 3. We may see them as well in round. But for this series, we just have to wait a little bit here. Apologies on this slight delay as we do have to wait a little bit more patiently. Hopefully these teams will join in any moment. They have been given the info, so I'm hopeful there aren't any major issues. I haven't been told of any. So in theory, these teams should be available to play for the rest of the day. Especially for this series. Again, one team will see their day end quickly. Other will have to wait a little bit more and have to play one more match to get their spot. Also having to face the Yips of Elimination, which is no place where a team wants to head. Again, 125. They'll be taking the blue side here. A&D will be on the orange for this series. You know what? I'm gonna go ping. I'm gonna go ping these teams again. May not have received the message then. There we go. Them again. Hopefully that will trigger them to actually join this lobby. Again, it'll be Jay and Sora, Bucky and Yugi. And we are just yeah, we are looking to get these teams in just a moment. Again, apologies on this delay. We are actually getting told one of these teams actually wasn't paying attention. We'll quickly get them in here. As actually, we are getting calls. Actually, one of these teams actually having some issues right now, so we'll quickly have to wait just a little bit here as... There we go. Hopefully we fixed it now. It's Jay and Sora coming in for X35. No surprise, it's the same two players. And it should be Bucky and Yugi for A.N.D. Those are the only players that they have on their roster. Again, we are just waiting a little bit patiently here. Again, apologies while we wait, but we should be starting in just about a minute. Again, apologies while we wait for both teams. They realized that Bucky actually wasn't able to see the channel, so we'll give them just a quick moment. There they are, and Bucky and Yugi have joined the lobby for A.N.D. Esports. So again, reminder about these teams, 1-0 right now. They both only one match away. A.N.D. having just won their last series against Sky High Esports 135, having just swept House Wyffindor, one match away from the main event, from the top 4. This is round 2 high, and with this best of 5, one team will see themselves progress to the top 4 to tomorrow. That final bracket to a chance to keep playing for that $200 prize pool. The other team, they're gonna have to go to round 3. The night's not going to be over, whoever loses this series, but don't want to put yourself in a position where momentum goes against you. And for A.N.D, they did just come off that win over Sky High in a very close game 5, but it was a very good game 5 from them. One that wasn't close by the scoring, but the scoreline itself of the series was relatively close. A.N.D, they're just trying to make sure they keep that kind of energy up and running. It's so tough to stay energized in a night like this where many teams have had to wait a lot for their next series. For X35, again, they all swept. They were the first series done. Had to wait a good amount of time before their match was confirmed, and A.N.D obviously has an advantage that they should be utilizing here. Another advantage they definitely have is that team chemistry. These two have been teammates for a while on Team A.N.D. Good time to really show that here against a team like Jay and Sora, who don't have that chemistry together, as Jay a lot of the work on defense. Really feels like he needs to let Sora breathe a little bit more, and once he does, it will be a clear away. X35 were caught last series going for a lot of clears. They don't want to go and rely on that too much. It is something that A.N.D Esports are going to do a lot better at dealing with than House Wyffindor. These two, again, with how much they know each other, they're not ones that, at least from my experience, overcommit very often. And their playstyle is one that relies on each other, so you're not going to see them really make wrong decisions. It's just about making the best decisions. In its own right is not anything to do, as Jay does get that dunk on Bucky. Sora not going to be able to challenge on this one as Yugi already back. Sora will get the dunk on him though, and that's a little bit vulnerable, but it will be cleared away as Yugi, oh my goodness, he's gonna take this one. A little bit of fortune for A.N.D Esports. I don't think Yugi will mind at all. I mean, that could not have been any more lucky for A.N.D Esports. But guess what? Luck, as you know, favors the bold. Favors those teams that take those chances. I don't think A.N.D Esports are going to mind with how they've been playing. They'd love to put 135 Esports on the back foot early. A little bit of fortune. It's their goal. It's their lead. They definitely have been playing worthy of it, as Jay, trying to get that outplay, will be forced to dunk Bucky. Able to get the bump there as Yugi, Sora, looking for goal. It will be Bucky and away. And for A.N.D Esports, they struggled early on against Sky Esports. I think it was a bit of a slow start from them. More often than not, as Bucky! Oh, he's gonna flip reset! Oh my goodness, Bucky! What a time to pull that one out! Little flip reset. over that last defender, and well, that's now a 2-goal lead. Team A&D, or I should say A&D Esports, really showing us again that team chemistry does so much for a side, and for 125, they are coming into this match a bit slow and a bit cold by the looks of it, just a bit off. That team chemistry which helped them in their series against House Wyffindor, being tested here against A&D Esports. If they want to go with the same kind of strategy, they need to start off a lot better here, as Sora trying to get one back. Bucky will block, and hey, all the way on defense. He's got to push up here. A&D Esports doing to 125 what we saw earlier with with Team Evo against Midnight Gaming. That is just staying in the face of your opponents. 125 playing a little bit more passive, specifically Jay, who is sitting back a lot more. Well, I understand, obviously, he doesn't want to take those risks. He doesn't want to overcommit. And then 125 definitely had issues with the last series. At this point, he's just playing a little too far back, and such a tough balance to make, because you play up too high, you overcommit, goals go in against you. If you play too far back, 1-for-1 chances are made. You all the way in nets, and goals will go against you in that way either. So, it's a tough balance, but as time goes by, you expect the 125 to be able to adapt to that one. They're a good enough team. They should be able to, as Jay's shot goes wide. Sora not on target, and 125 again not able to put their chances on, even when they do have their opportunities. So themselves are few and far between. Bucky off the sidewall. Yugi. Jay will clear this one back, and A.N.D. Esports need to keep things calm as Jay. Sora! Oh, he missed it completely. I don't know how he didn't get a shot off there. Must have been running low on boost in that position. 35 still unable to hit the goals against Sora. We have no boost, and this time it will go against him. Yugi has Bucky waiting. That should be in. It's gone off the crossbar. Either team able to score with these open nets in front of them. A&D Esports, they don't have to score though. Time is already grown too thin for 135 to come back. And really for 135, just that team chemistry not present in this game. And unless this is a slow start, it's gonna be very concerning for them, because A&D Esports can very slowly whittle you down. They don't need a lot of shots to get goals off of you. Again, the fact of the matter is, these two are teammates. They just work so well together. Very easy to have that control of the game taken away from you when you play against A&D Esports. Part of the struggles for 125 is that they want to play that kind of playstyle as well, but they're not nearly as willing to commit to it. Sitting back a lot more, there's a lot more space for A&D, and A&D Esports' recoveries have shut down 125 on those counterattacks that they have been looking at. 125, again, they better hope that game 1 was just a slow start, because they better hope this game 2 is a lot better. They're already starting off looking like that. As Sora gets the bump on Yugi, he ejected him away from the nets, and Jay's got no easier shot to go on than that one. X35 Esports 4 seconds in. Again, trying to start off hot. Really show that game 1 was just what I said. Maybe a slow start for this team. As Sora. Jay, no boost. Can't challenge here. Yugi, though, will be bumped off. He still has this one. Jay has to challenge, and eventually he will. And in fact, he's going to take that corner boost. Sora left with nothing, so you better hope Jay can get this one out. That Jay will, as once again, he's taken the boost. Flicked to Sora. Should be on, but oh, Jay stopped the goal from happening. X35 will have to try again as Sora will boost here. We'll got a pre-flip on this one, but Yugi has him covered. X35. Another heavy clear, this time from Jay. Yugi, not a very good touch, and Jay should have no issue putting that one in. I mean, Jay gave this ball away. Yugi just had a bad first touch. It's gone well in front of his car, and Jay, as smart as he is, he'll know when he can challenge and when he can't. X35 now with a 2-0 lead. It's the same score that A&D had last game. They led by 2 at the end of the game, and X35 doing that here with not even a full minute in, though, as A&D looking for the answer. Bucky! Blocked by Jay. Yugi now. Balanced by Sora. He only got an extra touch on it to pinch this one to safety, and X35 will quickly regain the possession. Sora. They went out. Saved by Bucky as Jay now No boost demoed by Yugi. A.N.D Esports using those demos wisely as Jay went the wrong direction! Oh, he went for boost off the kickoff, and that's gonna cost him dearly. I have to think that Jay maybe was trying to guess which way the shot was going. He guessed wrong, and it's A.N.D Esports who take one back. $100x35. Can't play too softly here, A.N.D Esports. If they find time, if they find ways to work with each other, expect them to use it. Jay. Sora, he's sitting very far back here. Jay challenging once again. X25 again, not nearly as willing to work with, to do teamwork as A.N.D Sports are. Overall, teamwork's probably going to be one of the major ways you see teams win this tournament. Because everybody at this level can do the mechanical things. While some are better than others, teamwork is really what these teams are going to try to build off of. A.N.D Esports, one of the best things about this roster coming into this event, they already know what it's like. They already know how to work together. And with 135 just trying to learn still about each other. A.N.D Esports, just make sure that they continue to take the advantages they have, because mechanically they may not win in all aspects. But it doesn't have to be a mechanical-based series as long as they don't force it to be one. As Jay will try to shoot this one on. It will be kept away by Yugi as Sora taking a very long route, the scenic route, to try to get to that goal. Will eventually be bumped out as Jay again. Sora stopped by Bucky as X35 have an open goal the other way, but Yugi back, another demo, this time from Bucky on Jay, and X35 have not been very pleased with this demo-heavy style. A.N.D. and a little change-up at times, throwing in some demos at this point to slow down X35 on offense. They have not scored since that first minute for X35 Esports. A.N.D. much more likely to score next, as now the dribble! Sora gets on the top of that one. Yugi's shot not on, but Bucky looking for it. Yugi again! Without any boost, he won't have any chance to score. A.N.D still searching. X35 though will clear it away, and they're not going to be happy with how this game has ended. They can be happy though with the fact that they are leading by 1. But Sora is not good looking to help them at that, as that early challenge is off and away, and he's left Jay on a very long 2v1 here, as Yugi, that touch over top of Bucky. And while Jay was just kind of cowering in net, the ball will just float right to him. He won't have any issues clearing it out, as that pinch, Sora looking to collect. I'm running low as that infield pass cut out by Bucky, and he almost beat Jay on that one. He did get the jump first, but X35 able to keep on the ball as Yugi. Oh, he got the bump on Sora, but A.N.D can't challenge there, and X35 just slowing them down here as Sora still on no boost. Yugi's got a net, can't find the shot. Jay goes up and Sora can collect. Oh, he missed the net completely. That could have sealed the game here. X35 Esports, a 3-1 lead surely would have been enough for them. But the issues for A.N.D is they don't score often with their playstyle. It's one that takes a while to set things up. Jay shutting it down, 2 demos, and it's wide open for Sora. He had enough of the A.N.D Esports defense. They've been a nuisance all game for X35. The next best option, just get rid of them. And he takes that advice very literally. 3-1 win, and surely that will take the game. This will as well. Sora's going to win off the kickoff there. So 4-1 at this point. X35 will take game 2. What we've seen from both these teams, it is going to be a low-scoring battle, to say the very least. We're not going to be seeing a lot of goals from these teams. But I think both teams are settling into that kind of playstyle. X35 just need to keep the offense going for A.N.D. They gotta bring back that early lead, bring back that early aggression. Maybe they took their foot off the pedal for Forbidden Temple. Something you don't want to do too often. It's game 3 up next. This is for match point. Not just match point, but for match point for day 3. These teams have done well enough to get to this point. You gotta prove yourself, though, to be one of those top 2 teams that... Again, reminder, whoever does win this, though... Again, it's gonna be one of those where... These teams... have to, again, keep their focus. Because whoever does advance out of upper round 2 will also be given what would be considered an easier match in that final bracket. And for 135, if they can win this series 3-1, they're in a very good position to take that #1 overall seed, which again gives them what would be, in theory, the easiest match in that final bracket. But we'll see how it works here. 135, though, still wants to take that match point. For A.N.D, though, their first round was not a very fun one. They'd love not to go to Game 5 again, I'm sure. Not really a place where any team wants to be in. Especially not against a team of A.N.D that they had already beaten earlier in this tournament. 35 giving them quite the battle here as Jay. We got things started. It will be Yugi. Sora will challenge this. Pumps Yugi into that one. But it's A.N.D Esports who will clear it back. And X35 just keep that control as Jay touches off the ground. Now looking for the flick past Yugi, but he never fell for that trick. And well, he will be bumped out. No goal comes from X35 Esports. Oh, but maybe it will. That's a horrible bounce for A.N.D Esports. Sora is going to take a goal. Maybe I talked a little too soon there. I did not think that shot had a chance. But that bounce could not have been any worse for A.N.D Esports and any better for X35. Just like in Game 2, they start off Game 3 with 1 goal up. But they follow it step for step, go up by 2. We'll see about that. A.N.D Esports have the tools to shut them down from that, though. And X35 definitely a little bit more confident at this point. Still, again, that methodical style, they're not changing from it here as Jay flip resets, stopped by Yugi as both A.N.D Esports defenders commit. Yugi. Sora keeping him away, but he's got to be careful there. Gets bumped out. Bucky. And maybe an overcommit here. A.N.D. They'll be able to recover with Yugi, though. And again, they can rely on those recoveries. This A.N.D Esports team is just not one that will ever leave you an open net to shoot at. As that one pinched the other way. 135. Again, more likely to overcommit. They're sitting back a little bit further just so that they don't do it. Does mean that that offense is going to have a very tough time getting another goal as Jay and Sora trying to mix things up. We're able to escape that. They both were on that back wall at one point, so very well, A.N.D could have taken that back, and as a flip reset, dunked on top. Both commit. Sora's still flying, won't be able to save. Jay will collect, though. Demoed out by Bucky. Yugi again. Sora on nothing. It's Yugi all the way. Sora gets up in time with a double jump. Bucky now, he knows they're on low boost. And Esports, flip reset. Double flip reset. Sora uses that time to get to the ball, but Yugi has another pinched save by Jay as he didn't want the challenge there. Now he's got to clear, but he's got Sora upfield. That one well out of range, though, and 135 still not keeping the ball as Sora does get a bump there on Yugi, but once again, A.N.D Esports on boost control, and they're really making sure they maintain it for as long as they can, but that positioning not helping them here. Sora's flick, not behind Bucky, nearly got him on it too. As Yugi now, one-on-one with Jay, that shot will not be all that threatening. Again, the A.N.D Esports players of Team A.N.D just trying to use that chemistry for good here. Only 1 goal that they need here, but X35 at defense. I mean, they have been panicking at times, but they have such good mechanics that even when they do, you can't fully expect them to be out of the play. As Jay now will find the net. Oh, miss there! Second touch, Yugi. Just in the right place. X35 so close to a 2-goal lead. They're still searching here as Musty flick from Bucky goes awry. Jay will take a chance. Yugi's whiffed. That's off the post, off the other post. Woo wants the ball. Nobody there. Jay left the play. He thought it was wide. Sora wasn't helping him. I don't think he had a lot of boost in the first place. X35 Esports, again, not getting their chances as that shot. Yugi missed on it, but it was just off the crossbar as Sora. Again on no boost. Jay has challenged that though, and X35 quickly retreating. They haven't overcommit yet this series. I don't think they want to have... I want to change that statistic as Sora just trying to keep A.N.D. Esports back at this point. They're less than a minute away from taking game 3 as Jay off the back wall. Sora up high, down low. The bounce shot will be kept out by Bucky. And now bumped out is Sora. Jay, you can tell that made a difference in his decision there. He went back immediately as Sora's first touch. It's actually a free pass for Bucky, but Yugi can't challenge. He's got nothing in the tank. Sora bumps again. We'll be able to dunk out Yugi. 30 seconds going. As 135 holding close. Only one chance though can unravel this team in RX35. And Esports just still trying to find that chance as Bucky gets an opportunity there. We'll leave it for Yugi, but he just got dunked as well. And it's Sora to take it. And A&D Esports, they had the opening. Bucky did so well to make that chance, but he ran right in the way of Yugi. And that's about the last way you want to see Game 3 end for A&D Esports. But 100x35 Esports, they'll take any goal they can get. They have been patiently waiting for that opportunity to come to them. And here in Game 3, match point will be theirs. A&D Esports. Reminder, if they were to lose this series, they won't be out, but they'd have to go to round 3. For 135 though, they're one away from moving on to day number 3. How things have looked already, these teams have been battling back and forth. X35 Esports only one game away from making it to day 3 and that final bracket. Reminder, half the teams today will be eliminated. There's still a little bit of antsiness though, because with how A&D Esports are playing, if they can score first, I don't know if X35 have the capabilities of beating down A&D Esports' defense. The only time A&D ever seem to really give up goals is whenever they're forced into playing upfield, forced into playing more aggressively. X35 just don't score that often against an A&D Esports defense that seems to have its way. But, of course, there's also X35 who are also on match points, so... Theory, yeah, I've been the better team this series, although in practice, it's been very, very close to tell. Move to game number 3, and the action only continues here. X35 Esports, sorry, we move to game 4. X35 Esports, one game away from taking the series and from advancing to day 3. It's A&D Esports who themselves have been able to have their way with their great defense and their great teamwork, but overall, a few goals from X35 that have trickled in have been all the difference, as A&D Esports' offense itself has not been able to find early success in any of these games. And once again, X35 with the offense early. Jay does get a demo there, but he used a good amount of boost to do so. Bucky's going to take that kind of use, really cut down the space on Jay, but he will win the challenge there. Bucky, will he get back in time? He will, but Jay's got the shot, and he just drives it by. No stopping the captain of X35. He's off to a quick start, and he's not looking back. 1-0 up for the X35 tournament favorites. A&D Esports trying to keep things close. Again, though we saw from last game what happened when they were down by 1. X35 have a defense that can work so well. If they go up by 2, I can't see A&D Esports coming back from this. It would, well, I guess I could. It would be very possible for them. But it would be very, very tough. I mean, this is, again, an A&D Esports team that doesn't score a lot. Defense definitely solid, but what we've seen already, X35 have proven they got that same kind of defensive structure too. It may not be nearly as solidified. It's definitely one that is playing just as good. Hello, John Gibby. He's asking for the posture break and the drink break. We'll do that after this game. How about that, John? As 135 Esports leading by 1 here in the middle of Game 4. And Esports last game were unable to get a goal on that net. Now they try here with Bucky. Jay will defend the 1v2 chance. As he'll now get the clear here. Sora leaving Jay to it. Reminder, Sora came in as a sub. He was not expected to have to play today. He didn't even really think he was going to be on playing for X35 at any point during this tournament. It was meant to be Jay and Blaz. Fact of the matter is, he's joining in today. He has made quite a difference, but Jay getting bumped out. Yugi does score back. Sora tried to get that early challenge. Really wanted that dunk to get the goal, but he could not connect this. Thank you for the follow, Captain Punts. Hopefully your match is going well. And obviously part of Sky High Esports. As right now, X35 and A.N.D. Esports in Game 4. They've been trading games on A.N.D. trying to trade one back and go to what would be their second straight Game 5 today. As Jay, corner double tap given, but Sora, oh, he's been dunked out completely. Sora misplayed it. Bucky just kind of threw this one, hoping for an opening, and Sora's given him that one with a very badly placed 50s, very outside. Sora has been playing a bit risky on that defensive line, trying to win the challenge a lot more often. As they did win, you won 3-0, congratulations. Good luck in round 5 as we got A&D Sports looking to try to send this series to Game 5. They have had to win straight in their last series they played. As Jay here, Sora trying to get the bump, won't need it, it's open, it's 100x35 who nearly missed the chance, but it will go in nonetheless. Jay using his 1v1 ability that he's not really all that known for, he does have it though. Gets the flick over Bucky, who really didn't have much other choice than to just hope that he could get a piece of it. Now how this game has gone, it is going to be down to the wire as Jay on the dunk. Again, this X25 team a lot more risky on their 50s at this point. It has been a hit or miss kind of playstyle as that pass from Sora actually could have connected. Jay could have challenged that. Yugi never left his net, but Jay never decided to take that risk. Now he'll go the other way. That touch straight down to Bucky. Now demoed away is Jay. Sora not going to challenge Bucky here as he's going to go across the field to Yugi. We're going to catch them out and he'll go for a shot of his own. Bucky, he'll cover the nets. And Esports trying to play to the pace of 135. As I said, 135, relatively slower paced team compared to most teams in this tournament. What we've seen today, again, it's very methodical. Specifically, Jay himself has not been trying to play all that fast, and A&D themselves are kind of matching that pace as well. They don't mind playing at this kind of style. They want to be able to make the best plays they can to the demo attempt. Not connected by Yugi as Jay was a huge clutch play in the back line. Now he'll go for another clear. Yugi does send this one back as Sora not challenging here, and he may have to pay for that there because A&D were fully expecting him to go for that. And again, had players in the backfield waiting for just that kind of opening from Sora, but never went, and gave A&D a different chance to look at as now they'll clear again. Sora, nowhere to be seen, but Bucky chased down, cannot score there, but in comes Yugi, he definitely can. Jay with another block, he'll go to the back wall, second touch, missed there, always hit the crossbar. With time winding down, all they need is one chance for X35 or A&D Esports. Bucky, his opportunity's made. 10 seconds, ticking down slowly. Sora wins the 50. X35 may just want OT at this point. He'll take it. We go to overtime. X35 Esports 1 goal away from advancing to day 3. This could be it, a whiff! It's open! It's Jay to put the nail in the coffin! A miss from A.N.D. Esports! It's Yuki who didn't read it! And it's Jay who will end the match 3-1. 100x35 Esports in Game 4 take the series and are advancing to day 3. Three games to 1, 100x35 showed up at the end there, taking full advantage of that mistake. It was quite an intense match, all things considered. But the number 1 overall team in this tournament continues to be undefeated. A win over A.N.D. Esports. 100x35 will advance to day 3. What we've seen there for A.N.D. Esports, just a few mistakes. They're not going to be a very happy team here. As around the league, another result you'll be interested to see: House Wyffindor swept by Sky High Esports. I expected it. I thought House Wyffindor was going to do pretty well this tournament, but today was not their day. The only other match being streamed right now is Incorrect and Team Evo, and I'm assuming that match is well and truly onward as they are going to game number 5. That match going the distance. On the other side, NIRV, Star Nation Blackout still playing as well. X35 here. We're gonna get a little interview. We always love to interview people who progress throughout the day. Let me go find them here. As well, hello there, Jay and Sora. It's been a while since I've seen both of you on this stream. I don't know what that's about, but you know, you're back. Maybe you're just waiting for the perfect moment.
That's what happens.
That is fair. I'm never available for you guys, so it's not like it's your fault. But
yeah,
anyways,
it just doesn't work like that, I guess.
I finally get to stream you guys again, and of course, it's the day you guys do really well. So congrats on your wins there, Jay and Sora. Still undefeated, Jay. You know, you've been here, I think, for every single match so far this tournament. You know how you're feeling, because as a number 1 overall team, you guys are definitely proving yourselves as such.
We're used to it, you know. With Team Not Found, we just kind of win everything, so I'm used to being here. I'm joking. That was the most. I can't even curse, but I'm gonna say it. That was the most dickhead answer I've ever given ever.
I was gonna say that's not usually something that Jay says, but
no.
You're still able to get your wins, my friend. You know, how's it feeling? Because making it today 3, because even then, there's probably still something in the back of your mind telling you that it was, you know, you may not make it.
No. That team is really good. Every team we played here has been phenomenal. That team could have easily taken like a 3-0 sweep against us if things went a little bit differently. But we're having fun. This is all for fun at the end of the day, and that's what we're doing. Me and Sora are in here talking to each other about soccer, so.
Yeah, you guys played well. I know for Sora, for you weren't expecting to play today, and I don't think I've ever teamed up with Jay before, so you got to tell me kind of what has it been like playing with Jay, because overall I know Jay, he's a pretty easy player to work with, and I feel like you'd agree with Wells, because you guys seem to link up very, very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, Jay's a good player. I think I taught him everything he knows, so that's just a big part of it. He kind of just learns off of me, and I think that's why we mesh well, because he just copied my play style, because he's like kind of a mini me, but no, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
I love this. This is Sora talk. By the way, Jay's the much higher ranked player, but I love this.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say that, bro. No, it's been good. I think, like Jay said, I think we're both just joking around, having a good time. So, not that we're not trying, but these are good teams, and you know, we just played well by just playing free and not really caring too much and just having a good time. But it's been a great time playing with Jay so far.
As I said, it's been a great time for both of you. You guys have just kind of played the confident style. I know for you, Jay, having different teammates every single day, you're gonna have Blaz with you tomorrow. So, having a different teammate every single day, you have to play with Lucky on day 1, Sora for day 2. You know, this constant changing of teammates. Does it ever make you a little nervous, the fact that you don't ever have a roster you can play with consistently in this tournament? No. Does it really not affect you all that much?
Not at all, because this kind of lends to how we play on Team Not Found. There's just not really like a set style. We're all kind of flexible with how we play, and I think it translates really well to this, because it can be thrifty, it can be lucky, it can be Blaz, it can be Sora, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to have fun, and that's what we're doing in these games.
Well, I know, again, you guys feeling pretty confident. You're going to day 3 as the number 1 overall team. It has been confirmed that you guys are now the number 1 overall team in day 3, so you get to go to that final bracket. It's still double elimination in that final bracket. You go right back to double elim. You know, Jay, obviously we're going to be seeing you tomorrow on this stream. Very likely we'll be seeing you tomorrow. You guys, what are you going to do to make sure you play the best you can? Because as you know, day 3, very, very tough. The prize pool, the $200 prize pool is within reach at this point. But you know, the competition only gets tougher for you guys. And to be able to stay as that number 1 team, you got to do a lot to make sure you stay as the best team you can be.
For sure. And I think if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be 100x35 Esports. We're coming for that prize pool.
Love to hear that. Our number 1 overall team, Jay and Sora, joining us today, and I will be seeing Jay and Plaz tomorrow. But congratulations on your 3-1 victory over A.N.D. and earlier with your 3-0 victory over House Wyffindor. You stay undefeated. No one can seem to beat you guys. Again, congrats on your wins. Really, nothing else to say to it except just good job. You guys have made it to day 3, and good luck when we see you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Sporty.
it.
Thank you for
Thanks, Sporty.
guessing it. You're the GOAT.
Of course, and hopefully I can get Team Up Found and Dawn on my stream at some point in the future. You guys,
We'll try.
you
We'll
guys
try to
have,
make it happen.
I know you guys have been asking me, and I'm never available anymore. Just due to the fact that it's college stuff. But
We'll get you for some ATS playoffs for sure.
ATS playoffs actually won't be available. So.
Oh well, never mind. We'll get you some.
I already know I won't be available for ATS playoffs, so that won't happen.
All right. Well,
but,
we'll get you for RLSS finals.
well, we'll see about that. Depends what Tommy says for Rocket League Spy Series playoffs. But there's a good chance I might be able to see you guys at least once or twice during that. But for now, congrats on your win. Good chance we'll be seeing you tomorrow. So good luck then.
Yep. See ya.
There's Jay and Sora joining in a little chat. We have not seen these guys in a very long time, which I feel bad for because I know these guys have wanted to be on my stream. Finally, we got to see them, and they prove it. What a great day for them. We still have round 5, and we still have 1 match ongoing right now. Incorrect. Playing against Team Evo, and Aiko Wesky's stream. Aiko Wesky, AIKOWUSKY. That is for elimination. It's in Game 5 right now. Team Evo winning 2-0 with about a minute to go, so there's a very good chance we might get Team Evo again on the stream on the other side. NIRV just posted a 3-2 win over Star Nation Blackouts. Star Nation, our number 2 overall team, not having a great day. We may be seeing them as well. For NIRV, they've guaranteed the 2nd seed for today. Good on them on that. A great performance as they take down Star Nation, a very tough opponent, admittedly is. So far, that means that the teams that have made it through is our 1st seed, well as, I think, our 6th seed in NIRV, unless I'm wrong. They're definitely one of our top 8 seeds, though, for NIRV, and they're definitely proving it as such. Yeah, they came in as our 6th seed. They have definitely improved. They performed well. They beat Team Evo on day 1, so yeah, these guys have done some really impressive stuff. But we are going to go to an intermission when we come back. Round 3, the final round of the day, will begin on this stream. For now, though, take care. We'll be back soon. Thank you for the raid, Shmeo14. How you doing? 125? Yeah, joined in just a little bit late. 125 actually just won on this stream, so they had a very good day. Right, but thank you so much for the raid, Shmo, with the rate of, it was rate of 3. Thank you so much for the rate of 3. And we're gonna have one more match later today, though, so stick around for that if you want to. It's 2v2 action in the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. So just stick around for one more match. Thank you, Aiko Wesky, for the rate of 4. One of our casters for today. Thank you so much for casting some of the action. Hopefully you had a great time. We got A.N.D Esports Team Evo on the stream very, very soon. And there we are back for round 3 of day 2 of the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showdown. Sporty FC, it's nice to see you again here as we are going to get our final match started up very soon. Let's take a look at our schedule though. Before we do anything else, obviously, we saw earlier today Team Evo take on Midnight Gaming, win to make it to day 2. We're going to find out they've actually done well enough to survive here. Then we just got to see C-135 qualify as they beat House Wyffindor, and then A.N.D. Esports. Get to see A.N.D. Esports and Team Evo now in round 3. Fight for that final spot as we look to our bracket, not yesterday, to adjust our bracket here. A.N.D. obviously having lost in the upper bracket has to now, lost in the upper round, the high round I should say, now playing against Team Evo, who just won against Incorrect in the lower round. As Team Evo, unlikely for them, they've already had to face this elimination spot before. A.N.D., they are not used to this. It's win and move on, lose and you're out. The final round of action. The other match, Star Nation Blackout, Sky High Esports, streamed by Risky R-I-S-K-I-I-R-L. Here for our final matches. Again, this will be our round 3, our final match of the day here. As and you guys have already recognized A.N.D. Esports pretty well here. We've already seen them a couple times. Here's Team Evo. Again, we saw them earlier today as they beat Midnight Gaming. This series, going to get things sorted out here and I'm excited to see how this series will go. Team Evo are the underdogs in this as Break and Leopard will be playing for them. A.N.D. with Bucky and Yugi. You have to recover though off of a pretty tough loss to NX35, who themselves had a very solid day of gameplay. And final match also means our last match. Do prediction polls. So get your predictions going here. Who you think will take this one? And the Esports, Team Evo as your options. And we will just wait patiently to see which players will be bring up here. As again, stream has been going on for a little while, so this is our final best of 5. It is still best of 5 since it is still stage 2. Tomorrow is day 3. Final bracket, top 4. Only one of these 2 teams can be in that part, and I mean with 135 and NIRV Esports already pretty happy to be in those points. It's not going to be an easy time for any of these. They're going to have to do a lot to prove themselves, and we are waiting on these teams. Hopefully they join on in pretty soon. They did say they want to start early, so they're allowing them to do that here. As the prediction poll is still live, so get your votes. And who do you think will take this one? A.N.D. Sports or Team Evo? Your final day to vote. Who do you think will take this series? Again, it's a 2v2 best of 5. Winner will go to day 3. The loser is out of the running in this $200 tournament. But these teams are already in. They want to start early, so we're going to let them start early. About 5 minutes early here. A.N.D. Esports are on the blue. Team Evo are on the orange up now. They're finally on the orange. This is their 3rd time on this stream. And the first time they have not been on the blue side, as we'll see how Break and Leopard do. And having just won in a game 5 over Incorrect. And Esports having just lost to NX35 Esports in the upper portion, what we saw just last round. At this point, watching quite the run for both these teams. They're looking to be the best they can, as here comes Leopard. Will bounce off the back wall, but no second touch made. Team Evo staying close. Yugi not able to get to it. That net's open, and it's bounced off the post. Break at an open goal to shoot at. And Team Evo, while they are off to a good start with the offense, they would have loved to have taken the goal there. A.N.D. Esports. This game 1 is not going to be one where I think they're going to look to win, more rather. It's going to be for them to look to see if they can recover. Not easy to recover after having just suffered a loss like that last round. As Bucky, to get in the way of Break, will find the dunk. Team Evo staying on top of it here as Leopard does clear this one away. Still Leopard. Bucky whiffing on this one. Team Evo staying close to that nets, and unlike what we've seen a lot of today, this is going to be a much faster paced series. Both these teams are okay with playing fast. Team Evo specifically definitely has shown that tendency when they played against Midnight Gaming for a first match of the day, which did end in a 3-0 sweep. This one, though, I don't think it's going to end that same way. I don't think we're going to see any of these teams sweep in this series, although A&D will be off to a good start. Yugi finding the back post, and A.N.D. Esports will be up by 1. The goals already flying in for A&D Esports, so it's a good start for this team. They are expected to take this series since they are one of the teams that made it through the upper bracket. The teams that have already been eliminated, incorrect. And, yeah, incorrect been eliminated. You know, from that lower bracket, again, from Team Evo, the other side. We had, I don't remember what the other match was. My memory is not very good anymore. Lepidir, he'll take this one past Yugi. As A&D Esports looking to play upfield once again, but break. Demo in front, won't be able to get to the 50 in time, and Bucky trying to catch Team Evo off guard, but A&D still again gonna have to deal with a team that wants to play aggressive. Unlike 35, though, they're a lot faster, a lot more aggressive, but they also are more willing to overcommit and to make mistakes. There's a double tap from Bucky. No mistake on that one. And my goodness, he doesn't waste any time to get to that. 1, 2, bang. 2:43 left in game 1. And A&D Esports already putting themselves in a very good position here. As I said, I don't expect the series to end in a 3-0 sweep, but A&D, maybe trying to suggest otherwise. And the other team playing this final bracket, Sky High Esports, obviously. As I mentioned, playing as well here against their opponent in Sky High Esports again, who took down House Wyffindor in a 3-0 sweep. Again, House Wyffindor incorrect out of the competition. 2 more teams are going to follow them today. One of them is going to be from this match, the other one from the other match. And the Esports going to set themselves up for success as Yugi. Bucky will be waiting on the end of this as breaks touch. Yugi again. That one booms up high, but Team Evo staying on top of it. As infield pinch, break. No one wants this one away as Bucky off that sidewall. Break, gonna tip this one to the net. No one from A&D Esports back, and it's gonna hurt them just a little bit more. As Team Evo catching them on a bit of an overcommit. And the position has a raid from Puska. How you doing, Puska? Oh, and Synergites is here. You brought back Synergites. That's hello. How you doing, my friend? You guys have come here for the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Org Owner Showcase. Says Team Evo and Esports fighting to stay alive here. We have an 8-team Swiss stage today, so this is round 3, the final match of the day. Whoever wins will go to day 3. Whoever loses is out of the tournament. Yes, hello, Peak. I coached him. He's my son. I don't know if I'd say you're my son, but you are a great person, Peak. Nice to see you as well, my friend. As A.N.D. Esports, the team that just came from the upper bracket, we saw them able to qualify as they lost to 100x35 Esports. As flip reset, Bucky, no way! Oh, it's stopped out by Blepid. It was just on the goal line too. Team Evo holding on, but A&D have another chance. Bucky saved by break. Yugi now hitting up Bucky for another chance. 1v2 solo play. Bucky, 1-on-1! And he puts it on the post and in the back of the net. A.N.D. Esports. The go-ahead goal in game 1. And with 67 seconds to go in this best of 5, the top 4 is within reach for A&D Esports. Bucky, another one! 3 goals for Bucky! And A&D Esports are soaring high. This is only game 1, mind you, but coming into this one, they were the team that just came off of a loss. So they definitely needed to be able to rebound. Done so there as Yugi, saved by break. Now Bucky. Lepid will stay on top of this one as Bucky stays close. Does get the bump on Lepid. Still Bucky is heel. Chase this one to the back wall. Break, dunked by Bucky. Team Evo. On the 50 is Lepid. Bucky now. Break. waiting back. Bucky's shot not on. Leopard will send this one away. As A.N.D Esports. Yugi wants one more. You saw Bucky there go for that bump, but didn't connect. Now Team Evo, 2v1 the other way. Leopard stopped by Yugi, and a huge stop at that. A.N.D Esports holding the 2-goal lead, and they'll hold on to it for the rest of this game. The start for A.N.D Esports here in the final round of the night. Go to day number 3. Only 2 wins away now, 1 series, and only 1 series to take it. They're off to a great start, 4-2 the scoreline. Team Evo have been put on the back foot because we've seen both these teams, they both want to play fast, play in each other's face, but it's A&D who have shown a little bit more of that one, have again had that chemistry to be able to follow each other up much faster. That's an advantage they better utilize because there's not a lot of teams that... There's not going to be a lot of teams that will be able to beat them with it. In the Esports, you know, trying to get off to a good start. They have done so here in a 4-2 scoreline in number 1. Now in game 2, they just look to add on to that one. But that's not a good start. Bucky decided not to go for the challenge for whatever reason. And Leopard's going to take this one as Bucky just never went for it. He turned away. He's going to, I think, want that one back. That's not the kind of play you really want to make at any point. It's A.N.D Esports who, again, are going to be stuck on defense. Another goal in for Team Evo. And it's Break on the goal. And it's Break who finds the goal. Now they're going. Only the start of good things for Team Evo in this game. As A.N.D Esports, well, they just have not been able to situate themselves, but they can score a lot. Although, again, reminder, A.N.D not a high scoring team, though. 2 goals down is actually a pretty good amount for them to be down by in any game. So, while they can, advance back and definitely take 2 goals back, they're good enough to do that. It is going to take them a while to be able to find those openings, but Yugi, looking for it there, got a huge redirect down the field. That's going to give A.N.D some space. Infield, Yugi, right between the defense. And A.N.D Esports have taken one back. These teams not looking to stop by any means. Team Evo only up by 1. They know what this means. They know the pressure that is on them right now. It's A.N.D Esports who can 100% take that next goal and really slow them down. And right now, they're en route to doing so. Yugi, Leopard gets the block. Yugi gets over too. It's open! And it finds the net! A.N.D Esports played patient, played calm, and they'll get the goal they need. A.N.D Esports not stopping, not slowing down. Team Evo have started off so well this game. Now A&D are bringing the fight back, but Leopard not able to get the dribble and flick over Yugi. A&D Esports already turning things around, but Team Evo trying to resist any of that change. It's not going to benefit them. Leopard gonna get them started as that pass to Break will not produce anything more than just a simple shot, but A&D will go the other way. That one up the crossbar. Yugi still on offense. Team Evo sitting back petrified on the goal line. In many ways, maybe they should be. How this series has gone so far. Leopard, pinch, that's gonna be in the nets. Bucky just went for it. And he knew a little more than I did. I didn't think he had any chance to win that 50. We saw this one. He noticed Leopard wasn't advancing all that fast and just went to take any chance he had. And A.N.D. Esports. This is gonna be a long game, I can feel it. So many goals, and so many goals still to come as break! Oh, he got dunked out by Bucky! Bucky has been putting this team squarely in his name. And by any means possible, he's just looking for every goal, every chance he can take. And A.N.D. Esports, they better be Yogi better be thanking Bucky, because he has been a team leader. This has been a much better performance than we saw last series as Leppy flip reset. Won't get it, but he does force out one challenge from A.N.D. Break now. Not able to get that one past Yugi as have to try again here, but on no boost. Yugi, all the time in the world, but he's giving it straight to Leppy, and Bucky pushed up too high. And Team Evo not stopping on their scoring streak. They've been able to cut down A&D just a little bit here, that lead in half. This game 2, how it has been going. And we're going to be seeing a lot of goals from these teams. We're still seeing a lot of goals as Leppy now unable to tie things up. Bucky will take that one away as off the back wall is Bucky. Yugi here to receive. The bounce is Leppy will be waiting on for it as Bucky again off the ceiling. Leppy. Big waiting under him, but Team Evo still have the ball. They won't have any way to utilize it though, and Leppy now on low boost doesn't get the touch, but Break gets back in time. Now can he make another one? No, he can't. Bucky and saves Leppy. How on earth did he get back to it? I mean, credit to Team Evo for never giving up, but A&D Esports should have scored there. Only a 1-goal lead still as Yugi wants to make amends. Leppy unable to stop Bucky. A&D Esports keep up the pressure. Break. Yugi wants this one right back in. Bucky is waiting, but Leppy will be there. Off the sidewall. Out in front for Break. He has net in sight. But Yugi is there. And he will watch this one and drive it to the other side of the field. 2v1. Bucky. Not a very good shot. It will be easily kept out by Team Evo. Now they look to transition. Leppy redirects! Oh my goodness! A missile from midfield! Leppy gives A.N.D. Esports no chance! And they do tie the game up! Team Evo still searching for more. A&D though clears it back. Reminder, it's a best of 5. They could win the game here, go up 2-0 in the series. Team Evo, it feels like it's must win at this point. Reverse sweep is no place where a team wants to be. Bucky now has his flip, won't be able to take it. Break got bumped. Yugi's got the shot, but Leppy will block. And Bucky's not back. Leppy to nets. He's hit wide. The bounce will go for Break. Can he put it on? It's off the top of the net. And time winding down. Yugi. Leppy. Able to get around Bucky. Team Evo. We've already seen them go to OT once against that Midnight Gaming match. They'll go to OT here against A&D Esports in Game 2. A&D, 1 goal away from a 2-0 series lead, from being 1 step away from the top 4. Team Evo, 1 goal away from evening the series, from giving themselves the chance they need to take this match. But who's going to be the one to take it? No team willing to overcommit to push up. Bucky, if they do it on his own, will be easily kept out by Leppy as he's going to go the other way. Yugi waiting back. Leppy dunks him there, but great recovery from Yugi. He gets back, won't have the boost, but will have the ball as Leppy getting him out. Break. Team Evo still searching. Leppy off the back wall. Break racing back. It will still be Leopard on this one, but a bit of a heavy touch. He's still gonna meet it. But that infield pass never going to connect as Drake's got to waste some time here. Yugi, though, looking. Bucky, back to Yugi. That's all for Crossbar A&D Esports. Nearly sending game 2 to its end. Well, once again, march to the backfield with Bucky. A&D Esports have held ball control for almost the entirety of this OT. Team Evo, is this their chance on the way back? They've not been the team to win the momentum, to win the pressure. They are the team, however, that can make it done, that can really turn this series around. Leopard. 50 it on Bucky. Yugi's up, so is Break. And A&D Esports, maybe a breakaway chance. Leopard's got to race back. Will he get there? Oh, he does! Save! Yugi going! Leopard again! Oh, his mate too blocks Team Evo. Still on defense. Bucky, double tap off the post. Team Evo survive, and the ball will be sent away. Leopard returns. Team Evo survive. And the game still is not determined. Break. Yugi, not a lot left in the tank. Leopard will call this for himself. Break did jump, but he can push upfield. Leopard, second touch, was looking for goal there. Nearly had glory as well. That shot not very far away from its intended target. As a bump, this one, it's open. Break couldn't score. Still he has a chance. Bucky gets there as well. Yugi now. Dunked by Leopard as he gets up just in time. Bucky, saved by Break. Team Evo staying close. As Leopard wants anything to do with getting that goal, but Yugi beats, and it's over! A.N.D. Esports! In just about 3 minutes of OT, Break got antsy, pushed up too high, and that is now a 2-0 series lead. Team Evo on the cusp of being eliminated. And A&D Esports are 1 game away. What a start it has been. The series still has so much life in it. And it doesn't really feel like it's going to be over anytime soon. The overtime being as long as it was with Team Evo having the chances they did have. This one is not over yet. Both these teams taking about 30-40 seconds to come back to themselves, to recover for Team Evo. That's going to be a tough game to drop. It's a long OT, and it's one that they knew they had. They have been playing as that defensive team. Has not been holding up well enough. A&D Esports have won on ball possession this series, and Team Evo, unlike 135, are not nearly as good at getting those goals the other way. This is Game 3, A&D Esports, 1 win away from day 3, and they're already off to a good start. It's Bucky, and it's a whiff from Team Evo. Break making the mistake there. Bucky never thought he had it for a second. We'll see if the high-scoring barrage of Game 2 will repeat. Yugi. Break again. Oh, he almost missed that as well. Nerves probably getting to the Team Evo captain, and for good reason. He knows what's at stake. They've had the longest day out of any team here today. Had to play 1 extra series to just qualify for day 2. Now that they're here, now they have a chance to go straight to day 3. The pressure may be getting the better of them. Break. Gonna get off to a good start here as Leopard bumps out Bucky. Yugi. Dribble. Break on this one as Bucky unable to wreck that one past him. Team Evo again playing so much defense. And where is Break? Oh, he gets back in time. He's got to make the block here. I saw him for a second, and then Break disappeared on me. For a second, that would have been A&D's second goal of the game. And Team Evo, they've not been ones to score often. They really can't afford to go down by that many goals. But they have held on for now as Leopard has pushed up high. Break is defending that goal line as he'll look out for his teammates. Leopard again, falling for his own. Dribble is his. He'll get around that bump attempt from Bucky now, chasing down that defender in Yugi. Infield to Break. Oh, he's hit the post that needed to be on. And back the other way, it's A.N.D. through the net. Leopard. Oh, he had that one as well. But he missed on the save. And it's A.N.D. Esports who lead by 2. Break missed the open chance, missed the net. Leopard has been holding on, but Break has been falling apart on us. And Team Evo, that's the difference right now. The pressure is getting the better of them. And Break himself, no stranger to having issues during the pressure. In Season 0 of the Ascension Cup, when I was his teammate in there, he lost in the quarterfinals 4-1. He is no stranger to pressure, but he's also no stranger to having struggles with that pressure. Leopard. Look to put this one in himself. One-on-one with Yugi! And he gets over the top! Leopard has been holding Team Evo together for Game 3. Because of him, that they have stayed in this game. And for Team Evo, they better get back! They won't do so! Bucky scores on the other side. They went for the extreme cheat, and then you just see both players going for the same boost. Miscommunication from Team Evo. If only one player had moved back to net, this would have been one they could have gotten a block on. Instead, A.N.D. Esports holding the 2-goal lead. Leopard. Oh, what a fake! Oh, he got around Bucky! Oh my goodness, Team Evo! Yugi once again just doing it himself. When the pressure is high, it is Leopard who is standing up tall. Two minutes to go. Team Evo down by 1 again. Break. Up is Leopard. I don't know if he's going to get much of a touch on that. And he won't be able to do so here. A.N.D. Esports back the other way. Leopard needs to get the block. He does. Bucky now racing down. Faked on them both. Leopard, can he get back? No, he won't. And it's Bucky for A.N.D. Esports. And he gets both to jump. A.N.D. saying no to the Team Evo comeback. This is their series, their night, their top 4 finish. As a miss from Leopard. Oh, it's a mistake. It's 5-2. And A.N.D. Esports, they'll take every goal they can get. Leopard missed it. And it's free for Bucky. And now maybe the pressure getting to the Team Evo secondary. A.N.D. Esports, this could be their game and their night to shine. Break, kept out by Bucky. Leopard, mowed by A.N.D. Esports as in comes Break. Won't be able to get to the net. As Bucky's pinch soars this one high. Leopard, Break, unable to. Yugi now, no demo there from Leopard as both commit again. And Esports at this point just wasting out time. Team Evo have to challenge. Time is running low. Break won't be able to beat Bucky. Leopard will be back, but he won't be back easily. And he won't be able to get the save either. And A.N.D. just slowly but surely extending that lead. Goal by goal, shot by shot, play by play. Team Evo. 4 goals down in the final minute. And it feels like this could be it. They've got to score. Leopard gets them on the board as a raid from Risky at a great time as well. I heard as well the result. Star Nation Blackout with a 3-1 win over Sky High Esports. They'll be going to day 3. It's Team Evo right now trying to defend themselves in the tournament. They've got to win from here on out if they want to see themselves there. They're 3 goals down with very little time to go. Break going the wrong direction. He will get that pinch up field and will give himself some time, but Yugi right back in the faces of Team Evo. Leopard has to wait. Will have the dribble himself. Yugi gonna be slow back. He does bump Leopard. It's a light touch from Bucky, and Team Evo still on this one as Leopard chasing it down, demoed out by Bucky. And A.N.D, look at this, they're waiting. The 50 not coming in time. Leopard last one back. He's gotta go for this. Leopard's gotta turn on this. Bucky's waiting, milking time off the clock. Leopard never went. And Team Evo, that's gonna end the series. Leopard never wanted to go. Time will expire. A.N.D Esports, welcome to the final day of the competition. Three games straight. A sweep for A.N.D Esports. The win is theirs. Day 3 is theirs. And they've got a rematch against 100x35 Esports. A.N.D are going to have a very, very difficult time. But even then, I wouldn't be too surprised to see them play against each other again. Team Evo out of the tournament. It is A.N.D Esports who will make it. Of what we've seen from these teams, I am not too surprised one bit. Team Evo today has just been marked by indecision. Gonna hurt them in the final moments as, again, congratulations to Team A.N.D who to be able to rebound, but congratulations to Star Nation Blackout who did the exact same as well. They got their win, a 3-1 victory over Sky High Esports. Incredible performance from these teams to rebound after that loss in upper round 2. Top 4 of the groups are the top 4 as well out of Swiss. Not wrong about that one as well, Risky. The top teams are the top teams truly. As we're gonna get a little interview with A.N.D Esports. Bucky and Yugi, welcome in. A 3-0 sweep to take down Team Evo. I know it's a little bit scary going into round 3, but you guys played your style and you got to day 3. Bucky, how are you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling relieved.
I know for you guys, obviously, having to take on 135 Esports, not a very fun matchup. You probably would have loved anybody else in upper round 2 to play against. But, you know, for you guys having to rebound after that loss, you know, what was it like for you guys? Obviously, you and Yugi have been teammates for such a long time, so I'm sure you guys are used to being able to do this.
Yeah, I mean, I actually, playing 100x35 was perfectly fine. It gave us good practice and what to expect going into playoffs. Even though we took the loss, we'll learn from it going into the playoffs. Hopefully see them again.
Yeah, that as well, that confidence. Yugi, I know, taking on Team Evo. This team, a lot different than 135. They're a lot faster, a lot more chaotic. You guys are can play that chaos style. So, what's it like playing against a team like Team Evo who maybe played a little bit more to what you guys are used to?
All I can say is that we were doing it better. That's pretty much it.
Again, you guys have taken a 3-0 sweep over Team Evo. You got to play against 135 Esports all over again for tomorrow. So, you know, how are you feeling out of that? Is there anything kind of going in your mind? Because you got to play against 135 again, and you already know this team's pretty scary. They've beaten you already. So, you know, Bucky, what's your preparedness to be able to take on the team right now that's probably the team to beat right now in this tournament?
We feel good. We had a bunch of close games with them. It wasn't, they didn't really blow us out, and their goals was just simple mistakes on us. Just throwing them the ball, giving it to them.
You guys have been able to get your wins, to get your great results. Congratulations as well on your 3-0 sweep here for Team A&D. Guys played incredible. any last things you want to say before you guys kind of leave for the day and look to tomorrow, the final day of competition?
Not for me.
Good luck, 135. We're coming for you.
Pretty much.
Love to hear that again. Bucky calling on 135 for a good reason. Again, thank you so much for joining A.N.D. Esports. Congratulations on making it through day 2 and on making it to day 3. Good luck in that final bracket.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Now it's Bucky and Yugi there. 3-0 sweep over Team Evo. Congratulations to them. What a day of matches it has been. We have seen a couple different teams on this stream. First saw Team Evo sweep Midnight Gaming, then 135 sweeping House Wyffindor, and they beat A.N.D. Esports 3-1. Now obviously A.N.D. Esports sweeping Team Evo. We had a ton of sweeps today. As Team VR matches tomorrow, keep that in mind. Of course, I wonder if there's going to be... I wonder if the bracket's going to switch it up and such. I don't know. Leopard, are you going to keep the rematches? I know you're in chat, Leopard. Do you want to keep the rematches for tomorrow? Because we have a ton. We have 2 rematches set for tomorrow. We'll see if that's confirmed. I know a lot of people sometimes will change brackets to prevent rematches, but we'll see. What's your call on this, Leopard? You're keeping it? Hey, we're going to keep the rematches. I love that. That's fun. Yeah, as you said, 2 rematches tomorrow. Our final bracket, our top 4. Next 25 Esports, A&D Esports. Right now, I'm scheduled to take that match. We'll see if it stays that way. I'm going to ask Risky. He may want to take a different match, but again, those are the 2 matches. The other matches, NARV Esports, Star Nation Blackout. All matches are best of 7. We're going to be here for the whole day on this stream, so it's going to be quite fun, as we are all aware. Star Nation wants me. Well, we'll see. Again, it all depends on what Risky wants. If Risky wants a specific series, I'm going to let him take it, because Risky streams only 2 matches tomorrow. I stream everything else, so again, we'll see what he wants here. But again, you'll know all tomorrow when I post on my social media, @SportyFCRL. But for now, again, congratulations to all the teams that made it through here. Again, what a night it has been. We're going to get a raid going here. Thank you so much for joining the Sportiest stream. We end off our day. All of you enjoy the end of your day as well. It has been amazing to see you guys out there. As we're going to find someone to raid here. Go raid here. And thank you so much for joining the Sportiest stream and the ATS Paradise Cup 2v2 Oregoner Showcase. And shout outs to Leopard, who is the one who's running a lot of this stuff. But for now, take care, have a great night. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to crown a champion.